Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Action-Packed Tales of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. This is our homebrew world of Istoria, where was a 5-year campaign that translated into now we're not quite at 1 year yet. I think we're closer to 6 months, but into this stream. So thank you all for joining us. We'll go ahead and go to the full table. I'll be the DM tonight, DM T-Bork as I go by, and then we've got our cast here that you can all see since we're full out there. Not going to do intros or anything. You guys can read the stuff. Or you can introduce yourself if you like or anything. I don't know if you guys want.
I'm a person.
There you go. I say that's more than most of us can say about ourselves.
Did you get a haircut? Oh, did you do it differently? Okay.
Okay.
I really thought about saying how long I could go with it.
I rescind my attempted compliment, and your hair looks like shit.
Okay, that's fair.
Great start. It looks like
we're on the same team.
I won't heal you later.
Hair looks like you dipped it in a toilet. Toilet
So
hair.
swirly. There you go.
It's my attempt. I don't know.
Kindergartner insults. I love it.
Yeah.
We're being unkind.
At least you have hair, so there's that.
I know. It sucks, doesn't it?
It does. You gotta watch out for glares.
What? I'm rude?
I was the one who said it about myself, sort of. I guess I don't know. Anyway, let's get back on track. So a couple things that we haven't talked about.
To get together.
True. There were a couple things I did want to get to that we haven't talked about in terms of our stream and everything. And there were just a couple things I wanted to call out, as Twitch definitely notified me in terms of audio stuff. So I want to give a thank you to Arkenforge, who provides the music for our show. You'll hear it as we go into combat and everything. And the pre-show music we now have in our About page on Twitch, which is from Zarkana something. Unfortunately, I can't remember the person's name, and I apologize. But
Valaha?
thank you. That's it. I put it in the About. They make awesome music, and they are the pre-show and post-show music that we have before and after the stream. So if you're looking for anything, they do have stuff that's available for fair use, but they also have stuff that you can pay for, like we do, because it's awesome music. So, a few bucks, there you go. Cool stuff. But let's go ahead and get into it. So last week, actually, do you guys want to do the recap, or would you want me to? Up to you.
I think you should, since we're going into a epic battle.
True. Fair point. Okay, so for the last few sessions, you had been exploring Inik Taoul, seeing some of the sights, bathhouse, tattoo shop, magical tattoo shop. I should be more specific. There was, a couple different places of interest, particularly also a potential contact from the Blue Daggers, or a branch therein. And most recently, you've been granted access into the Upper Esplanade. Venturing up in there, you went into the Mages Guild and found that it was a magical place with some particularly cool enchantments and things that you could check out. Wealth of information was one of their primary features, which was offered freely for any members of the guild. And you all at least have temporarily pledged yourselves to the guild in terms of providing information and just giving any sort of knowledge that you acquire in your adventure, and kind of just open communication, that kind of thing. Hey, Zort, a.k.a. Justin, a.k.a. DM of Saturday's game. Well, normal. So, anyway, getting into the latter part of the evening, you enjoyed a beautiful sunset from a view that you had not seen before, and walking over to the Water Temple, a.k.a. the Temple Oasis, where the fountain of water and ultimately the source of water for all of Inik Taoul resides. Although, upon visiting and looking at this temple and kind of marveling at the palace behind, one of the party members, Doriran, saw this kind of flame off in the distance, sparkling kind of effect that ultimately was getting closer and closer, until eventually everyone dove out of the way as a seemingly fireball struck the temple, and then some sort of multi-toned roar was released therein. And that's where we're picking up. So, could I have everybody roll initiative?
Nope.
No.
And
So you all go last.
M, could I have you refresh the camera?
Yes.
Thank you.
Still do not have.
It's a 19.
Ooh, I rolled good too.
Do you want like actual dice?
I probably have some over there, but it's
Okay.
Oh.
like I got halfway here and I was like, I left my backpack, so just too lazy to grab it. And then halfway here, I was like, my dice are in there.
Good job.
Yeah, super stoked.
All right, so we've got the creature there. We've got 19 total
Yeah.
for Rainier. And Rin?
15.
Good to know, Justin. Dorgirin.
That's a big ol' 7.
Okay.
Every time. Every
Not every time.
The majority of the time.
Majority of the time.
And last but not least, Vadir.
14.
14. Okay, so
The
wouldn't
plus
you
five
know
is
it,
first.
the creature's up first. So let's go ahead and get the combat music rolling. Got the battle map displaying here momentarily. Down one more. And then we will have everybody place their minis on the map. Okay, so as you're walking up to the temple steps, you see a three-headed creature with these massive fiery wings and a long snake-like body. Two very long and... Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, we're good. Stream paused for just a second. Two very long, thick, and sturdy legs carrying its whole form up. And the three heads you see, two bird-like, also with fiery embers coming off of them, and one reptilian. Unfortunately, I don't have a mini to fully represent it, but as best as you can tell, this is some kind of elemental chimera.
It's a weird ass Hydra.
Something like it, yeah. So, could you place this guy on top of the lava pool?
Yeah, that's not bad.
I knew that goes first.
It is a large creature standing approximately 15 feet tall. As it roars out and you see fire echoing out. One thing you also notice is that there's a seemingly large core kind of embedded within its chest. This fiery kind of almost orb stuck within.
So this way was the palace, right? This way?
Yes.
Okay. And then that way is, like, this is the water that splits into 3, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So, go ahead and place your miniatures as you're walking up. I'd say you could place them, I would say, closer to, the stair side and everything. But,
Just said.
Real quick. I feel like I bought some potions when we were going to go through the desert.
Mhm.
And I'm not seeing them in my inventory, and I don't remember what they were.
pardon me. There were potions of, oh shoot, I don't think I have them actually in D&D Beyond. It's something I meant to build and didn't.
Point is, would they be useful here against fire?
Yes.
Okay. So now I care.
Yes. They are effectively potions of fire resistance. They only last for, what was it, like, I think, hang on. Well, you can look them up.
6
But
seconds.
you
I'm
have
doing that now.
you have 3 of them though.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so there's a glare from my screen. So we've got everybody, but Dorgirin has already fallen unconscious. So
Yep.
all right.
Can you put us more towards
What?
the stairs?
I slid my mini across
Oh,
the web tip.
I was like, I thought that was real.
What just
He was
happened?
just like, yup. And I was like, what?
All right, so
Okay, I went over
I
here.
feel like 2 of us jumped in the water, didn't we? Did we
Yeah.
jump in?
Well, we for the initial impact, and then we all walked up to see what happened.
Oh, I thought this was like immediately after the impact.
Yeah, I thought we were already up here when we landed.
No, we were on the outside of it. We were gonna walk into
Oh,
it
1 hour.
and it landed.
Okay, cool.
If I flew 50 feet around, because 50 feet looked a lot different on the bigger map than it does on this map, would I be like over here?
Yes.
Okay.
How big are these bushes? Can we hide behind them or not?
So those are trees. Unfortunately, I don't have a great effect for it, but they're all on fire.
Okay.
Everything's on fire.
Yep. When that
That
explosion
dog meat.
happened, you saw basically a fireball erupt out from the temple,
Stellar.
which was enormous.
I'm super
All right. So how do we
excited.
decide where we
So this thing deals
is what I'm
necrotic
getting at.
damage, right?
Sorry?
So this thing deals necrotic damage, right?
Yeah. Sure.
All right. So
So-
how do we decide where we are? Sorry.
So I would say probably about there is about right.
Well, so what I'm getting, because I was like back here, but I would have been up near the water. Is that the fountain we jumped in?
No, we were not even in the temple when it hit.
Right.
Oh,
We
really?
were outside, and then after the explosion happened, we walked up via the stairs.
Right.
Because technically, you and I jumped into the river,
No.
which was a big no-no, but
Hmm.
nobody needs to know about that.
About what?
Exactly.
There you go.
I guess, yeah, I'll hide at the tree.
The burning
Right.
tree?
Sure.
So, as
It
the
just needs to stop the wave of flames from getting you.
so you see the chimera climb up on top of the fountain. So go ahead and just move it onto the center of it. Perfect. And you see it take this deep breath as all three heads breathe a huge blast of fire into the fountain itself. As you see the steam rise up and splash, you see the fountain completely dried out.
Oh, see, it's fine. He just wanted to spot it.
It then looks at all three of you and moves forward. So, it moves up to Dorgirin. And it will try to... Let's see.
Well, okay.
We'll try and bite you.
Maybe? No.
Oh.
Yes?
We'll get you.
Go and get you.
That is not going to hit for the 14. And then it's going to also, as you see its long snake-like tail begin to try and wrap around, it's going to try and grapple you.
I'm gonna grapple it back.
It missed.
So I was going to ask, how much was I allowed to prep if we're running up into the temple?
Well, so diving out of the way was like your one action, basically.
Okay, so that's
And
what
then-
I'm getting different conflicting things because
Gotcha.
that's what I thought we were already in the temple and we were diving out of the way into the water to save ourselves. Then you were saying that we were actually outside of the temple and we dived into the river and now we're running into the temple to see what's going on.
Right.
Okay.
We were not in the temple, correct?
You were not, no.
Correct.
Okay, so then now we ran into the temple to see what's going on. And that's what I'm saying, like during that run, how much was I allowed to do?
No, nothing.
So I couldn't pull out my weapons and use
You
my
didn't-
right on. Okay.
You
Nope.
didn't know what happened. You were in shock. You were shell-shocked.
Okay.
Yeah, this was all just happened extremely quickly.
You're shell-shocked.
So, next up in the initiative order would be Rainier.
That's why I wasn't asking.
Now,
He looks fiery, so I'm gonna pull out one of these potions.
Gonna pull out my
and
gun.
just take a big old swig out of it.
okay.
I need to add. You said 3, yeah?
Hmm?
You said
Yes, you have 3. Yeah.
Okay, so. Just equipment. I don't give a shit. And then so using a potion is a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay. So I can't use my rights then at the same turn. Like I can't pull my weapons and put the rights on them.
If it's explicitly a bonus action, I mean, I'll say you could use it as an action too.
Well, but then I can attack.
Correct.
And like usually I run up into fights, pulling them out, and I like activating them. That's why I was trying to figure it out. But it's okay.
I would allow you to use the activation as part of your attack action. So you could make one attack if you wanted to also do your right activation.
Okay. So I was reading something. Okay. So
So because you have the extra attack feature, I would allow you to substitute one of those extra attacks for activating your rights.
okay. Well, I'll do that.
You attack yourself.
Yeah.
I have no freaking D6s now.
That's a good point.
So true.
There we go.
We talked about this. Stop cutting yourself.
Well, one of them rolled max. That was super fun. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. And I guess I'll hit it with that short sword.
Okay.
Actions. So I get advantage, yeah?
Yes.
1, 15, and a nat 1. So I'm gonna get dice. So
Okay.
15.
Total?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
You give me a nat 1, I'm done with you.
Yeah, it's fair.
Where are the pillars?
What? Dice? You're looking for spares?
No, I thought I kept my plastic ones here. I must have taken them with me.
No. I've got spares up there, next to the candle warmer.
Okay.
Question?
Pillars? There are pillars in this thing, right?
There are, yes. So the pillars themselves are like, it's kind of like a canopy, so they're not like really thick or anything. And they are the long gray kind of bar that wraps around the upper layer.
Ah, so there's not like
Heidi pillar?
a high
No Heidi pillars. No.
Cool. How high up is it? How high up is the roof?
The roof is,
On fire.
it would be 10 feet up.
Okay.
So it's, 5 for the stairs.
Okay. Cool.
It's like half a second away from that.
Oh, man. All right. That's all for my turn, by the way. I
Okay,
assume
cool.
you moved on, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming he has partial cover because of the monster has partial cover because of the tree, the flaming tree.
Yeah, unfortunately,
And
yes.
I.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna fly.
Just want to fly higher up.
Oh wait, it's open on top?
It is, yes.
second.
It's all canopy, so it's meant to be a very open area to have like the breeze moving through and visible from the sunset.
No roof. Right.
Correct.
Let me zoom in on this thing so I can see it.
There are vines kind of hanging from the canopy, not super thick or anything, more like decorative. But yeah,
Okay, so the pillars up here even are too thin to hide behind.
correct.
Right. Just stop reading my strategies, Tony, and then not supplying me with battle maps that adhere to that.
Wow. She's calling you out.
Yeah, apparently it's all on me. I didn't make my battle map good enough for you, and I apologize.
It's a wonderful battle map.
Thank you.
Love it.
It's
Do you have any
advantage,
like,
Dorgiran.
Thank you.
Welcome. Or inspiration, rather.
Truly lovely. Lovely map.
All
You
right.
should 3D print him some trees, so next time she can't complain. She can just.
I'm flying
Or-
over here so I can see him,
Okay.
or wherever it is.
Yeah.
I'm
you'll-
assuming I kind of have to be off map a little bit.
It is a very large body, so you are able to see enough of it that, yeah.
And I'm gonna assume that fire isn't gonna do anything to this guy. So I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay. What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Oh, okay, cool. Wasn't sure if it was a 61 or not, so. Cool.
That's a natural 20
Okay.
for a 26.
Yeah, well, that'll definitely do it, yeah. Nice.
Alright, so that is 2d8, which is the two triangles, right? D8s.
Yes.
And what's on the dice is doubled, right?
Yes.
Okay, well that rolled crappily.
Oh.
So 6, 8. Anything additional? No. So that is 8 points of necrotic damage. That is doubled. I rolled poorly.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to. I'm gonna fly back this way. Hide behind the fire.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Next up, we've got the deer.
Oh, 1-2. Can I see the core thingy from here?
Yes.
Can I try to aim for the core thingy from
Okay.
here?
Sure.
That's you. I really shouldn't have been facetious with that. Okay, one's a 25,
Okay, that hits.
and then the other one's a 14.
Okay, that does not.
That is 7.
Okay.
7 damage.
All right. So as you strike the kind of core of the creature, or core embedded within the creature, you hear it just kind of let out this large, like all three heads recoil, and then they all turn towards you.
Great.
Then I'm gonna move.
Okay. That be it for your turn?
I'm gonna hexblade it.
Okay.
I should have done that before, but it's okay.
Yep.
Live and learn. Okay.
All right.
Hexblotted.
Dorgaren, you're up.
Did we notice anything different when you hit the little thing?
Core?
Yeah.
It got really angry and stared at me. Like it might hurt.
My years of playing video games tell me it's a weak spot. I'm just saying.
Does your
how-
character play the video games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a red barrel to me.
How high up is the core in comparison to my height?
So it's 10 feet up from where the ground is,
swing
so
at it.
you could still potentially hit it. Yeah.
I mean, you are 7 feet, so you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
By
You
the
gotta-
core, you mean nothing.
No.
No, the thing
It's
that's
got a
embedded
core in
in
its
the
chest.
It's got a this.
It's got a Tony Stark.
Shiny bit.
Yep. And being that you're right next to it, we'll provide some additional details for you. It is what looks like almost like a miniature sun within its chest, but it has these blue bindings around it.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, these metal bindings around it that have these blue runes written on them.
Okay.
And they're kind of like, they're not spinning around, but they appear to be like vibrating almost.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I guess I'll swing for the core since it's not much taller than me.
No.
Just gonna like overhead it.
Sure.
I was really expecting you to give it partial cover at all times.
The core? Eh. I mean, it's a tough thing to still hit.
Oh. That first attack's not gonna do anything. You go away for now. Second attack.
Okay.
Same thing. That's not gonna do anything.
Ah.
I'm just gonna be here angry.
What did you roll?
I
Okay.
rolled 3 on both of them.
That is unfortunate.
All right. Well, with that being your turn, it is going to break away from melee. And you,
Is it actually disengaging?
it is disengaging, but it's
So-
not using the disengage move.
Oh,
So
so
we
attack
can't
of opportunity.
attack it?
You have attacks of
Oh,
opportunity.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Sorry.
No. Very good.
You're like, I'm just letting it disengage. Fuck you.
No, it is. Well, that's what I was saying. It's disengaging from you, but it's not using the disengage
Yeah.
move.
Okay.
So you're
Yeah.
you're able to make
I'm
attacks of
gonna
opportunity.
attack it.
You and your fucking threes.
Hey, that's a little bit better. It's a 4 this time.
Total?
No.
Okay.
So 12 total.
That still does not hit. So, there you go. Yeah, maybe that'll change it up.
No, that's a nat 1. Go.
Which dice are you using?
Give me that.
The bright, shiny yellow ones.
Okay.
I like to bounce.
I've got a bunch. If you want to cycle through some.
That's better.
That was more just to contain the fury of your dice rolls.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I got this. I'm just
Why
gonna.
don't you bounce them? You're like a.
2.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
It's not the dice.
So,
the dice at that point.
can we get a? Let's see. You're with. Ren's within 100 and something feet of it, right? 120.
No, we are far away from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
These
so
are 10-foot squares.
10-foot squares.
I think you're within 120.
Oh heck yeah!
Okay.
I'm
Well, yeah, 'cause
within 120.
You use the attack
Right.
at a range of 120.
So, as you you'll see there's 3 heads, right? One that looks like a more pointed beak kind of creature, similar to something like one might even say a phoenix, perchance. One that looks like an ostrich, but more fiery coming off of it. And that one, as you see it kind of arch its head backwards and kind of recoil a bit, you see it hawk out this large flaming orb. Not the one from its chest, but that one goes towards Rin. Could I have you make a dexterity saving throw?
No.
You just straight up loogie artillery you.
He did.
Yep.
That's gross. All right. Dexterity saving throw.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Don't fall off your broom.
She's underwater.
It's a fair point. Come on.
Special drown. No saving throws.
12.
12. Okay. So, do you want me to roll this or just give you the average?
Whatever your heart wants.
Okay.
Do you want to roll some dice too?
I do. Okay. So that's there.
I barely nicked it. It would be mad at me.
It's got 3 heads. It can divert its attention, I feel like.
Okay, so actually it was the same number. So that is 21 points of fire damage
Ow.
as a miniature fireball goes off right next to Rin. Although it was a lob move. So it breaks away though, and then moves over towards Vidir.
Who would have called that? How much movement does it have?
It has 60 feet.
Yeah, it has enough.
Yeah.
It's like 50.
So as you see its heavy wings, it flies over and just lands right next to you. As it does so, it will try to attack you with its talons first, from the large, strong legs.
I think it's 35.
It's gonna hit for 23 to hit,
Yep.
and you take
A break.
9 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and an additional point of fire damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack misses. As its heads come down, they kind of bounce across each other and they start arguing. Briefly.
Briefly. We were not gonna totally dwell on that.
Right. That will be it for its turn.
Okay.
So, Rainier, you're up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not close enough, is it? Alright, feeling agility.
I think you are. Oh, no, okay.
Yeah, I'm one off. So feeling agility. There we go. Cool. That's not a shit. Is that a
I don't think it's an action or bonus action, it's just something you
moving
get
your
to
turn,
use.
You can double your speed. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So we've done that. And then I will hit it 2 main hands. So the main hand, hold on. Attack. I already dictated. The main hand is the short sword, which is piercing, which is super sad. And then the offhand is the scimitar, which is slashing. Alright. So main hand is a 9 + 9, 18.
18 hits.
Alright. Offhand is 19.
Yep.
Or 18, but either way, yes. And then main hand is, that's a lot. That's a 19 on the dice. So,
Okay.
so all 3 hit.
Okay.
Why is that funny? Does radiant damage matter?
No.
Okay. So what's it? D6 and then D6. Feel like I'm missing something. Alright. Either way. So 8 + 2 is 10. Why does that feel low? What am I missing?
If I only had a
I don't know.
brain.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, because we've been fighting undead, so I've been getting an extra D6. That's why.
It's
For the
okay.
radiant. Okay.
alive.
Either way, so 8 + 2, or no? I'm sorry. It's been when's the last time we combated?
The chimera. The
oh,
other
yeah.
one.
I'm at like in real life.
The other one.
All right, and then I'm going to also on that first one, I'm going to brand of Castagian it. So he's branded. I always know where he is. Anytime he deals damage to me or someone else within 5 feet, he takes 1 damage.
Okay.
Oh, there's something else too, but either way. Okay. Offhand is... I'm sorry. I'm usually way faster than this. That's 11 plus 4, 15.
Okay.
And then that's 9 plus 4 is 13. So 28, 38 damage. Total.
38 total. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. You also take an additional 4 points of fire damage.
Is that counting resistance?
It is.
Okay. And
As the searing heat when you strike the creature comes off of it, you definitely land your attacks and it hurt like hell.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, this thing's ridiculously hot.
You said 4?
4, yep.
Okay. And then heat also has 10 feet less movement.
Okay, nice. All right, Rin, you're up.
Ow! Alright. I'm gonna fly up 40. I'm gonna fly over here again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him with chill touch again.
Okay.
Try to, anyway.
Hmm.
14?
14 does not hit.
No. Okay. I will use 2 sorcery points to do a quickening spell and
Okay.
cast again.
All right.
That's worse.
Okay. That'll be it for your turn then?
Yep.
Okay.
I might as well just stay here because you can hit me anyway.
All right, Vidir, you're up.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack you with my sword. I'm gonna go for the core.
Oh, okay.
26 and a 12.
Okay, 26 hits. 12 does not.
Okay, so that's 8 regular, 2 necrotic.
Where's the necrotic coming from?
Sword.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That thing I haven't used since I got it, like, I don't know, 10 episodes ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus your modifier?
Plus 4, sorry. So,
Huh?
8 plus 4, so 12 regular damage, 2 necrotic. I forgot to add my modifier.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Good call.
Okay, so it's an additional 2.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll take my, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. As you strike the core, flames spark out from it, or arc out from it. You take 10 points of fire damage. Ow! As you then see it, so now seeing the core immediately in front of you, you see it also vibrating, but almost erratically. As you see the creature start just reeling in pain.
So he's really happy, right?
Yeah, sure. It's a fun thing for it. Good times.
Yeah. With that, I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay.
Where you Misty Step it?
It's 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Anyone notice any weaknesses on this thing?
Within 5 feet of me. Darn. He had to be, because he took damage, but he has to be within 5 feet of me.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Slightly annoying.
Whatever
This should be
you did,
5 feet of
Vidir,
the
you didn't
creature
like
because
that.
the creature's well branded.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mercer chainsaw.
I'm sure he'll get the message.
He's actually watching.
Yeah. Oh my god,
No
that'd be
big deal.
amazing. All right, that'd be it for your turn.
Yeah.
Cool. Dorgirin.
Alright. Someone move me 40 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that does it.
Alright.
I like the knuckle cracks. Like, let's do this.
I'm gonna attack.
Yeah.
I think you
For
get
3 more
advantage at that
damage.
point.
Hexblade's Curse. I forgot about that.
Jake, you get
Did
advantage.
you curse
Oh, right.
the creature?
Oh,
Or the
good
core?
call. I cursed the creature. Nice.
Hey. That's good. Glad I had advantage on that.
Sorry, I just was like,
So that's
you're fine.
21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Finally.
You hit on the opportunity of attack, didn't you?
No.
Oh, right. It was a 1 point matter. That's fine.
Wow. I'm just
Wow.
rolling terrible.
Wow.
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 So that's going to be.
Wow. I was the only one who had said it.
It is going to be 10 points of damage because I'm raging.
Okay.
And then. Second attack.
Okay.
So that is 19.
19 hits.
That would be better. That is 14.
Okay, nice. All right. As you land your blows on the creature, you take 7 points of fire damage.
But he takes 1 point of psychic.
It's true.
Ooh, got him.
Boop.
Got him!
Get him.
Okay.
The brand flares alive as he takes fire damage.
Yeah. Wait, you said fire or psychic?
No, as he takes fire damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha, okay.
You're like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a second. Okay, so,
He can't take fire damage.
shocker, I'm sure. As the creature reeling from being attacked and it starts to, you see, its physicality is definitely damaged at this point. It spins around to face Rainier and Dorgirin.
Great.
And you see it take a step back.
So disengaged.
It does disengage.
That's a 20.
20 hits.
30, 20. Dirty.
Okay.
Oh my god!
This is not made at advantage.
Right,
Yeah.
because he faced us.
Okay, right.
7. 7 plus 2, 9.
Nine.
Fine.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2.
Okay. And
One of
then
those.
3 points of fire damage after resistance.
And he'll take another 1 psychic.
Is it within you? Or how's that work?
Oh.
Does it apply? Does the brand apply to you as well?
Yeah. So, each time the branded creature deals damage to you or another creature you
okay.
can see within 5 feet of you, that
Gotcha.
branded creature takes 1 psychic.
Okay, nice. All right.
You said 3?
Yes.
Hey.
So, as all 3 heads arc backwards, I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Do I get advantages?
You do.
Oh, why do we get it? Do you get advantage or
I'm
do
advantage because I'm a barbarian.
No.
Duh. Barbarian stuff, man.
Well, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, great. So you succeed. That is good.
Honestly, if I failed with a plus 8, I would just stop.
No.
Does 14 save?
14 does not save.
I'm dead.
Those are big.
I'm dead.
Those are big dice.
How many do I need? Okay.
I don't like this.
It's a little fulfilling to say from my end. All
Yeah,
right.
they're only double d6s. They're d12s. He has a handful of them.
All ones.
This better be necrotic damage.
It's not. All right, so that is 24.
I'm in danger.
Okay, so how many points do you have?
I have 74.
74. Oh, you're fine. Yeah. 52 points of fire damage.
So 26.
Correct.
What's it like to have double the amount of AC that, or hit points?
Well, I mean,
that
74 is.
I cannot
I
tell
have
you
81
how
total.
happy I am. I bought those potions.
You said
Well, wait.
52 points?
52 points of fire damage, but that's 26 halved because you're resistant, so 13.
But why? Oh!
Because you saved.
Oh! So I get to heal 13.
No. As
I'm only mostly
so,
dead now.
as you see these flames just encompass your friends, Dorgirin comes out of it just smoky and completely embered up, like, oh god.
I ain't hear no bell.
Yeah, there you go.
on one knee.
And Rainier just kind of surprised, like, oh, not so bad. I mean, it's bad, but it could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse.
And then you see the creature charge toward Vadir. And it makes 2 attacks against him.
Why does it hate you so much?
Because I hit it in the core.
Twice.
2 more psychic damage, by the way.
It's not within 5 feet of you?
No, when it hit us.
Oh, that counts still?
Why not? We took damage.
All right. Oh, yeah, within 5 feet of you. That's true. Yeah, good point.
Can you see through the fireball, though?
It's true.
It's a brand on him. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's fair. And then, so 2 attacks against Vadir.
I was like, oh, that tickles.
That hit.
What's the total?
First attack is...
I mean, what was the hit total?
25.
Okay. If it's 20, I'm gonna shield.
Oh, gotcha, okay. So that is 14 points of piercing damage plus an additional 6 fire. Are you still conscious?
Do go on.
Are you still conscious?
Yes.
Okay.
To go on.
I'm like,
Do go on.
need to make sure. And second attack is an 18 to hit.
Shield.
Cool. As you see one of the, we'll say, the snake-like head go to strike you, pull the shield and just kind of bounces off of it. Ha! Although all 3 heads are still, well, you know what? Actually, at this point, we'll say 2 of the heads are still pissed off at you. The other one is kind of looking at over his shoulder
my
like,
tooth.
there's some guys back there too, man.
Tip my tooth.
All right, that is it for its turn. Rainier, you're up.
Great.
Alright. What potions are... You can still use a healing potion though you're under the effect of another potion, right?
Correct,
They
yeah.
don't- Okay, I don't... You know.
It's a fair question. Yeah. Now, if you were to mix them together, then you know who's to say what would happen. But
Can I, like, toss my weapons to different hands?
you're dexterous enough.
Nah,
I'll
fuck
allow it. Yeah.
Actually, I'm fine. I'm fine with what it is. I was trying to be ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to use a
Never.
healing potion. It's what, 2d4 plus
2.
2?
Yep. Coaster down. Coaster down.
First the coin, now
6
the coaster.
healing!
Okay.
OMG!
The coaster wouldn't stop sticking.
And then, like, stop running away from me! And I'm just gonna go up and hit it twice with my weapon.
Okay.
So first attack is a 18 on the dice, so I assume that hits.
Yep.
And the second one is a 5 plus 9, 14.
14 does not.
A 2 and a 5. A 2 and a 5. Alright.
That works.
5 plus 6 is 11. That was stupidly hard. 11.
Okay. Another solid strike against the creature, and you take an additional 2 points of fire damage.
I assume you already had it factored in, right?
Already am.
Listen, I kind of assumed you do.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I mean, that should be everything.
Okay. Nice. The creature is definitely looking roughed up for sure. Rin, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna fly in here, which is about within 60 feet of the deer.
Fine, just tried breathing when I was taking a drink. Don't recommend it.
And I'm gonna... If I use something... If I use... Mind Link, does that take an action to do?
Mind Link.
It does
Okay.
take one action. I was like, it doesn't say on my other one, but it does on Mind Link. Okay. I'm gonna Mind Link with Vadir. And go, the hell did you do to piss it off so bad? And then I'm gonna use... You can reply to this one. So we're linked for an hour. Doesn't take concentration or anything. So you can respond to me whenever. And then I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to try and hit it with Chill Touch.
Okay.
It's got a core. Hit it in the core.
That's better. 18?
18 hits.
Yes. Alright. 10 points of necrotic damage, and I'm going to curse its wisdom.
Okay. Nice.
So it has disadvantage on wisdom saves. I think that's what I want. Hold on. That's what I want, right?
Please hold. Please enjoy
Yes,
the music.
wisdom saves.
Okay. You got
That
it.
is what I wanted. And then I'm gonna stay here. It's terrible. Oh.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna stay there
Oh, okay.
because
Gotcha.
I used up most of my flight to get there.
Okay. Vidir, you're up.
It's a bonus action potion, right?
Yes. For yourself. Yeah.
Well, I'm on a bonus action potion. No reason really. I just feel
Yeah.
like it's warranted.
Sure. Not a lot of hit points. Oh.
That's 5.
Okay. On the lower side.
We're gonna be stupid. I can't run away. It's gonna hit me.
You could.
I'm out of spells.
You can always disengage.
It's true. It would be your action, but
Who would run from a fight?
people want to live.
Living's overrated.
Yeah. That's true.
No, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Nope, I'm not gonna hit it.
What are you swinging at?
I was gonna go for the core again,
Okay.
but that's a 12 and a nat 1, so I'm
Yep.
not gonna hit it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. Dorgarin,
Okay. Can
look
you
at it this
double-
way. You don't take any damage from the fire effect.
Exactly. I didn't kill myself.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna kill me, so it counts in experience.
Can you double fist
Right.
healing potions?
If you want to use your action and bonus action, yes.
No, I just want to use one of them.
Okay.
These are
I think I was
the.
right.
I need like one of those hats where you can like. Put
Oh,
your
just put
hands
two
in,
on.
but like put healing potions in.
How's it gonna work with your horns, though?
The dread helm.
They
We just need to
attach-
modify it.
Oh,
they
right,
attach
yeah.
to the horns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, I
strap
see.
them
I
to
see.
the horns and then just
Oh.
draw
Maybe you
them
get 4
down.
going on. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
whole
yeah.
quad horn thing going on. Maybe. All right. Anyway, we'll workshop it later.
So I'm gonna drink one of my healing potions in. It's a citrus flavor.
Ah, right.
From
Okay.
The Oasis. Or
Okay.
Fort, I mean.
Gotcha.
Did that make a difference?
I don't know. He said they were special.
So that is this just like a regular one? So it's 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Right.
I got the smoky one.
I have an apricot.
I got orange.
So
I got a rock.
I was while he's rolling out, I was reading and trying to figure out if I could choose between, like, for sure if I could use both my Rite of Dawn and the Frost one I chose initially, because the Frost one doesn't show up anywhere anymore ever since level 3.
2d,
But
2d4 plus 2.
I was googling it and like Mercer's like, you just pick which one you want. So which is unfortunate because I would have picked
Gone
and I would have
Frost
probably
instead.
chosen Frost.
Yeah.
Would it have did it?
May have had a difference, yeah.
I know.
I'd say you'll tell us later.
That's all I got.
So you said you have the citrus flavored one?
Yeah.
Okay. When you drink the potion, you regain your hit points, and you feel like, the light coming from this creature itself, it doesn't bother you quite as much anymore.
I'm resistant to fire now?
Maybe.
Alright. I'm gonna run up to it then.
You gonna go on his butt?
Yeah. Don't break my butt. Ooh. First attack.
Okay.
16?
16 does not hit.
So it's 17 or 18.
It's definitely more than 12.
Oh, you said 12? I think it's a 20. That's what I was confused.
I thought you said it too.
20.
What's that?
It's not a 20.
Hey, all right. I thought you were saying, like, if you roll on the dice more than 20, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
No, I said nat 20.
Right.
No,
No,
we're tiered.
yeah. 23. Nice. Okay, and that is an additional 6 points of fire damage that go to you.
And you didn't run up next to me.
I didn't move my character.
Yeah,
So-
I moved it. My bad.
I didn't want to like reach all the way over the table.
It has a tail. You gotta kind of watch out for that.
Yeah.
So, as you embed your axe into the creature,
My hammer.
hammer. Sorry, right.
Axe.
Right, it's a maul, of course. Sorry, getting barbarians confused in my head. So, as you embed your maul and slam it against the creature, you see its body buckle beneath the weight of your swing. As you see all three heads reel back in pain as the creature falls over. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
Break his butt.
It's currently like down on the ground.
Don't break my butt.
Finish him.
Break his butt.
So it like buckles and like kind of falls down. So kind of like run up its back and then just like right to the side of its head. And
Sure.
make it do like the pendulum thing where like the things that go.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like the Newton toy kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
You slam into one of the heads, and you see all three just knock against each other. As you stand atop its corpse now at this point,
Is it gonna explode?
you see its body starting to lose color,
Oh.
and you feel the heat starting to dissipate before you feel the creature start vibrating.
I'm gonna run.
Okay?
Run.
Run!
Run away.
Can I like?
You hear this kind of dull hum
Can I?
start increasing in tone.
Can I cast
Can I like pry? Use?
Sure.
Can I use my sword to pry out the thing in its chest?
You're okay. It's currently buried beneath its body.
It's like face down.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just going to sprint away.
Okay.
I can't pick it up.
Yeah. Are you okay? So you're gonna try and cast spell magic.
It's spell magic.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
Okay.
Anybody can.
I'm gonna also be backing up.
Sure. Like, throw down
Because I got
dimensional
140 feet. Okay. This is a 3rd level spell because that's the lowest I can cast it anyway. So,
I'm gonna do the whole water thing again.
how do I do this again?
That'd be
The
damn.
D20 and my spell.
Right. You a roll on the d20, and then
I'm gonna run down the stairs so I can get like a lower level, you know, so it goes over.
Aren't you going upstairs?
No,
Is
those
that
are down.
upstairs? Yeah,
I think
thought-
those are down.
Yeah, I thought we had to walk up to here.
The stairs go down, correct?
stairs go down. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a roll on the d20, and then add in your spell casting modifier.
Okay. Natural 20
Okay. So
for 22.
for a 22. So
Still counts.
as you hear this dull roar growing, it stops. The color from the creature has completely faded from it, but you still see the body there. You don't hear any of the dull roaring though, and the creature's body no longer seems to be vibrating.
Can I pick up a rock and throw it at it?
And it explodes.
I'm still backing up as I see him
It's a
rearing back.
17 plus I don't know what dex 5.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you hit the body of the creature, just thumps against it.
All right.
Well,
I
I'm
think
almost
I
dead anyway. Let's go.
deactivated it.
So yeah, I'm gonna go up.
Oh come on, keep going.
So if you're coming with me, I'll like pick it up. I want to pry it out.
Okay.
And I'm
Try
gonna
to,
try
like-
and pry out the gem thing.
So are you
Uh-huh.
you're picking up the body?
Trying to like lift it as much as I can. to,
Make a
like-
strength check.
Okay.
Alright, I'll come back up here too.
Ren is not moving.
fair.
So natural 20. So that's
Okay.
22.
All right. Cool.
22s today.
Yeah, if you're getting the 20s, I would argue almost where it counts. So, as you kind of shove the body over and kind of, like, you're not able to really heft it up too much, but you're able to kind of roll it onto its backside. And you see the core embedded within its chest still. You see a fiery core with this, again, metal binding with blue runes written on it. And it is burning brightly. But it is no longer vibrating. It is, as far as you can tell, stationary and inert.
Sorry, I was trying to interrupt you. My bad. One can recognize the runes. Are there anything we've seen before?
As you look at them, make an Arcana check.
22, unless.
Right.
But 22.
22. As you look at them, they do not seem familiar.
Okay. Those are not Fate Fiend or Undead runes.
What are you looking at?
The core thing I told you. I don't know why I'm yelling. The core thing I told you.
Because she's far away.
Yeah.
We're mind linked though.
Well, yeah, I yelled it so everyone could hear it, but he mind linked it back to me.
Need to check to see how long this is going to work. So, get something real quick about dispel magic. Continue.
Okay. So does it look like? So you said it's held in by, like, it's like a cage almost, kind of like over it, or?
It is almost embedded into the creature's body itself.
But like the chains, are the chains like wrapped around it like a cage, or the chains?
There are no chains.
No,
On the-
you said the metal.
Metal
It's
binding,
bands.
as in like metal bands. Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's
Okay.
off the chain.
Yeah.
I was thinking like snow tire.
So I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, what would be the best way to try and remove it? Are we trying to, like, cut the whole thing out? Am I trying to, like, pry it out?
Ren flies up. What are you doing?
Trying to get this out of the thing.
What? That thing looks still active.
Yeah. Well, I want it out of the body.
It's got runes on it.
Yes. What kind of runes are they? I can't
I
tell.
don't know.
recognize
Can
them.
I tell what kind of runes they are?
Make an investigation check. Or I'm sorry, Arcana.
Can of banana.
Can I come up and I take like my javelin and like stick it in like between the core and
remember that time when it
In the
just-
creature?
flesh and like try and use it as like a lat.
What is
like,
that?
That's my 20.
Yeah, if you'd like to try
Wow.
it, sure.
Oh, shit, that's right.
It's another natural 20. This is not the one that was rolling the same earlier.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you're like, that one. That one's got
That's
some issues it
It's
needs
a
to work out.
23.
Okay. Though you don't recognize the runes themselves because you're not really too familiar with like runic
Yeah.
magic. You're certain these aren't ones you've encountered before,
Okay.
and you get the vague idea that they're maybe associated with some sort of like plane of water or something.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Would I get the impression that if I cast comprehend languages, I would understand what it says?
I'll freely say, with the high roll you had,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Yeah, because runes aren't a language; they're
Correct.
spell stuff. Okay. I think this is like water magic, like water plane stuff.
But he's fire. Oh, is it water holding the fire?
I don't know.
Okay,
Contain
But
bomb?
it looks. Does
That-
it look volatile still?
As you look, it does look like it, yeah.
It's pretty volatile.
So don't take it out of the water.
If we put this in a bag of holding. Okay.
So can I cut out the whole thing?
Cut out the orb from the creature.
Like, but still within its little cagey thing?
So
Because I'm envisioning...
you're talking about like the metal bindings. So let me, I may not have portrayed the image with enough detail. The metal bindings wrap around this almost miniature sun
Yes.
completely,
Yes.
even inside like where the creature is. There's no flesh that's directly touching, encompassing it. It is a fully encased
So is it
orb.
just floating in
Wait.
place?
embedded within the creature's
Wait, I got
chest.
an idea.
So hold on, is it just floating in its chest? Like, or is it...
Like the flesh is touching the metal contains the sun.
So I would want to cut out the metal.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an idea. Why don't we not do that just yet, and we go get the mage's guild?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Sending to Aristra.
Okay.
Also, has no one showed up yet after the big loud explosion and everything else?
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
Also, it's been like what, like
They're
a
just
minute?
standing there at the stairs, politely
It's
waiting.
only been a few minutes, yeah. So, we'll say before you cast it.
Okay.
That way you don't burn the spell slot.
Okay.
Because I was going to do a little intro, but I also didn't want to interrupt you guys either. I don't want to interrupt your
Okay.
agency. So, as the explosion happens and you've dealt with this creature, it's only been a couple minutes tops. But you hear off in the distance this kind of whirring effect, like wind whipping through fabric. As you look from behind you, could I ever actually make a perception check real quick?
21.
Dirty 20.
9.
Yep.
7.
So,
So we're paying attention.
left side of the table. You hear this kind of like fabric, like being whipped by wind, and as you turn around, you see a man flying towards you. He is not wielding anything; he's just flying directly towards you. Not full on Superman pose, but arms just to his side. He's wearing these like sleeveless robes, long and these billowing pants that are just being whipped by the wind, flying past him. As he lands next to you and stands up, kind of presents himself with this kind of very well put together kind of stance and just presence. And what exactly happened here at my oasis?
Your, what?
Oh, apologies. I am Duke Aeronach Malik, and he bows. He has this brown curly hair, beautifully tanned visage, and currently shirtless, just with this like sleeveless robe thing that he's wearing. And you see that he's got like rings on, a couple piercings.
Well, this is one way to get an audience with you. This thing, and I like kind of poke it with the sword, landed over there and attacked us and tried to burn it all down.
It did
see.
And then we killed
damage
it.
the fountain. It looked like.
This still looks pretty volatile, actually.
You see his
sir,
eyes
wanna-
open up. The fountain. He moves immediately towards it. He looks at it. No. You see him raise up his fist, and as he brings it down, lightning strikes the creature.
There's still a bomb in it.
Yeah, there's still like a little mini sun inside of it. It looks kind of like it's gonna blow up.
It does look like water elemental magic containing the bomb. I was
Walks-
able to stop it from going off, but I don't know for how long.
He slowly walks over towards it. The damage is done. Thank you. I don't know what that may have done, but my people depended on this fountain for their water.
Was it a magical fountain?
Yes. This city was formed by, well, this gift that was presented to us.
Who presented the gift?
That is something that would be best discussed in private.
Do you
Fair.
know who might have had it in against you? That they would purposely attack the fountain? Because that's actually that's the first thing it did when it landed, was attack the fountain.
So he looks at the creature. I have an idea. That orb there. I'll be taking that. So he reaches down into it, dislodges it with his hand from the creature's chest.
We killed it.
This does not belong in the hands of adventurers. But you'll be compensated for your endeavors here, as this would have caused much, much more trouble. Please, follow me. He begins walking towards the palace.
We're going that way.
Yo.
bro. Going this way.
Going that way.
I feel like we're all kind of hobbling real slowly after him.
I feel great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, do
I'm
you?
Perfectly fine. Yeah. I healed 8 more hit points when it died.
Giving you what, 9?
21.
Okay.
I'm 22. So,
I say
you know.
it's not nothing, you know.
Yeah. I was down to 8. And then I took the healing potion.
I'm 90% sure I'd have been knocked down if I hadn't used that fire resistance potion.
Yep.
If I only had one more turn with it. That's how it happens.
I mean,
So, yeah.
triple attack I had did well.
True, it really did. So, as he leads you up to the palace, you walk up these very large steps, and he pauses for a moment and kind of turns around. I'm sorry, how are you all feeling?
Better? Been better.
A little dry, a little hot, but it's,
Him and I are pretty singed.
I can see that.
Like, out of character, I was saying, like, I would assume we're both pretty... Oh, wait, no, my armor... Like, wait a second. I just, like, dust and the armor looks perfect again.
Yeah.
I still look like shit.
I look a little charred.
Rin takes out her neckband, pours some water on it,
You're
and
not feeling
freezes
very
it.
good either.
I am not feeling good, but I'm at least gonna be cool.
Well, please, allow me to provide you with some refreshment, some healing magics that I have at my disposal. We'll get you prepared. I think you've earned a very good meal and a very good rest.
I'm looking like a well-done steak. The worst kind of steak.
Yeah, true.
the sacrifice steak.
It was not a good chef.
No. He overcooked the meat.
Rin's hair is like now ombre. It's like white and then like charcoal.
Reverse ombre.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, if you're going to pan-sear a steak, you still need to put it in the oven to cook the insides, not just burn the outside.
I'm more of a medium rare. Thank you.
If you can pan-sear it, it's still medium rare in the middle.
I like it to move, but I eat it.
I ate mine right now.
Okay, sorry.
I present.
So, as he leads you up the long palace steps, unfortunately, it is a bit of a walk, and in your current state, it does feel a bit longer than what you'd like.
It takes
but
5 more damage.
yeah,
I'm using them all as a crutch.
yeah. But you do see the palace in all of its true wonder firsthand now. Walking up the marble, pristine stairs, you eventually head up to these very large marble doors that have this like turquoise or some sort of maybe other blue gem made into the door frame itself. And as you see a pair of guards push open the doors, you see the Duke turns around and welcomes you. Welcome to the Alcazar of the Western Wind, my honored guests.
Thank you.
Thanks. That's really pretty.
Thank you.
You got a lot of artistry going on.
You haven't even seen the inside.
That's very true.
And as it leads you in, you walk into this large main chamber with a pillared walkway that has very similar architecture. All marble. The floors are tiled and pristine. You swear you could hear like a pin drop within the walls. You see these beautiful murals down the sides of the hallways. Some painted, other ones made out of gold. It is a lavish and admittedly display of wealth, the likes you have not seen.
Rin just starts casting prestidigitation behind us, like cleaning up the soot marks we're leaving behind on these beautiful floors.
I got service for that.
As you walk over to what looks like another small antechamber, he leads you. I believe some guest quarters would be fitting for you to tidy up. I will provide a feast for you this evening. You'll find refreshments there. Please take as much time as you need, and I'll see you when you're ready. We can discuss then what exactly this means for Inik Taoul. You see him kind of pause and almost get lost for a moment in a thought. Apologize.
No, it's a pretty big blow. Yeah, we'll be back after a while. Do some cleaning.
How much time do we have?
You have as long as you'd like. But as he... wait, sorry, was that in character or out?
I guess out, but I mean, I can say Like, okay, what time of day is it right now?
This was closer to like the evening, so it's closer. Like it was sunset, so about 6 o'clock.
Okay, so we don't have time to sleep.
Yeah. No, I mean you could take a short rest, hour kind of thing.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
If you need anything, there are plenty of guards, servants that walk around. Just let them know what you need, and they'll provide.
Much appreciated.
But once you're ready, see me in the main hall. I will speak with you there.
Okay.
As he walks away, he kind of walks you over to the antechamber, and you see just a long hallway of doors on the left and right.
I'm just gonna go, I guess, find a room, put stuff down, take the armor off, find a bath.
Yeah, probably do
Do
the
they
same.
all have baths in the rooms?
So, you each one pick a different door, and you open them up. You see a beautifully detailed room where the bed is canopied with these kind of billowing blue sheets. You see a bath next to it, one that is also made of marble and has this kind of a beautiful golden faucet arcing upward to feed fresh water in. And as you go over towards it, you're like, modern plumbing, it's a wonder.
We were like, should we be using these? I mean, he said that they relied on that fountain for water, which means that,
Are we in
You're
your
talking
room?
to the room?
I'm just yelling it.
Yeah.
Hoping someone hears.
Yeah.
Wait, can you even fit in that thing?
I'm trying.
You type fit.
I mean, if the fountain was how they was a magical fountain, that was how they got water, and it's gone now. Water is going to be a valuable resource.
Great, they Mad Maxed it.
Is there a closet?
There is, yes.
Is there clothes in it?
So as you open them up, you see these, beautiful linens, like the equivalent of like 1,000-count Egyptian cotton. That you're like, oh my god.
I'm taking a bath. Yeah. Rin draws a bath, takes a bath.
And something you've noticed, like all of the tile work is, beautifully checkered with this like kind of white, blue, and gold aesthetic that all the rooms have as well. The beautiful artisan craftsmanship of the bed itself, of the adjoining cupboards and drawers. It's all top notch.
You're just sensing like complete and utter joy and like squeeing through the mind link for Rin.
You just hear the swing.
Yeah.
Kind of wondering, like, am I going deaf?
There's a lot of confusion.
I I just want to attend to some of these burns, and then like doing like the bath and everything. Can we just count that as like a short rest?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So I'll just kind of do that and get next up.
I will attempt to take a bath on the marble floors, or with the marble everywhere, with hooves.
Oh,
Clippity cloppity.
that's
Go and
really
get sloppity.
So when you do the short rest on Beyond, and then you click on the dice, it counts it for you and then automatically heals you. That was nifty.
Yeah. D&D Beyond's real slick with that. No more having to like roll anything out. Just like, do this. Thank you. So, after your short rest, you take some time to clean yourselves up, get, potentially some of the attire that's been provided within the rooms worn, if you so choose, if it fits. Anything you want to do during that time in particular, or anything else?
I'm assuming that like none of the stuff in here is gonna fit, is it?
As you look at it, you realize it's mostly suited for typical humanoid variety size.
I will pat my clothes off.
It didn't roll mine.
I don't feel right in it. I'm just gonna keep my super sweet looking armor.
Mine either.
It didn't do it for me. It didn't do it for me. I don't know. I just didn't take short rest. Confirm. It says I took it.
Well, yeah. But
But-
so were these already on?
No, I clicked to use those.
Did you click the short rest or click the dice?
click this. I click these on, and then I hit take short rest.
Oh, yours isn't showing up. So mine showed up with like a little dice thingy.
Yeah, mine did the same thing, but it's
So,
cool.
Like, you see how that one shows up with the dice there? And then I just clicked that, and it. So I don't know why yours isn't. That's kind of weird.
Oh, well, maybe I got a number. No, I don't know. Didn't know. Okay, I'll just roll these.
So,
Yeah.
as the group heads out of their rooms, kind of refreshed and cleaned up, you walk out into kind of the main hallway, and you look around, and you see there's a kind of large pathway that leads towards what you can only imagine is the center of the Alcazar, where, when walking up farther along, you see there's a garden built within the actual main chamber. And as you see the Duke kind of walking about the garden, you see him just kind of looking at some of the flowers and just kind of looking at them. He has this kind of worried expression on his face as he brushes some of the plants, some of the like the leaves and everything.
Can I come and fire it?
What?
Not like firing, but.
You want to come in
for
hot?
a second? I was like, what? I mean, if you want to.
This man.
You promised us TPK, okay?
I was gonna say, if you guys really want to die. All right.
This man's losing his home.
I was just like,
Compassion. Compassion.
I was gonna say.
We worked on this.
Ah. Welcome to my garden. I don't know how long this will be here.
What are your reserves like?
The palace has its means of maintaining our way of life, but the people do not. Please, join me. Kind of ushers you in to the garden itself.
Is this something a genie could fix?
Kind of, as you say that, he's like kind of leading you in, he turns around. Walks you over towards this kind of, almost like a gazebo, but without a
What
top.
I was gonna leave us.
It's just the columns and then nothing on the top of it at all. So he walks you over. Please. So he gestures for you to sit down.
You gotta work on timing. Timing.
That's what I was gonna leave with.
Again, timing.
So, outside of being in the right place at the right time, what brings you here? Not to the palace, of course. To Inik Taoul. What brought you to our city?
I mean, it's been a while since we've been here, so we kind of wanted to, a little homesick. We also had some, we had some components from creatures we've slain that we wanted to offload, and then we were also looking for iron flasks.
Iron flasks.
Yeah, it's something that we kind of have out. We want to kind of destroy them.
Destroy them. That's interesting. Did somebody send you on that path?
We had an inkling of rumors around here. At least of something that may take offense to an iron flask.
And you all? The same?
No, we've been traveling together for a while.
Oh.
This was the most prudent course at the time. That and I heard rumblings of something I wanted north of here.
That and also we're
And I
secrets
glare at
of
her.
knowledge.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, and also, my mole pointed north
Oh!
because it shows it's pointing me in the direction of some shrines to Luciana.
Shrines.
I actively facepalm as my character.
I'm doing the nose pinch in real life and in the game.
Well, you've seen what my
Red's
mole can
just
do.
trying to hold it alive.
I'm gonna turn with you. This is what we do when you start storytelling in the pubs.
Do you want the belt back? We also seek knowledge.
What kind of knowledge?
Well, to put what he was trying to say a little bit better, knowledge about gods, but also about dragons.
About Luciana.
Luciana specifically, but also we've come across a rather pugnacious cult that seems to be, for lack of a better term, hell-bent on destroying gods.
Plus, we're spreading the word of our exploits, particularly in.
Well, marketing, that's just adventuring band 101, really.
Yeah, decursing an entire town. That was a good start.
That was.
Well, you can add preventing a destruction orb from erupting in the city of Inik Taoul as one of those exploits.
I mean, if you wanted to, maybe give us a writ that said that, because that's a pretty tall tale.
That's fair.
That would take a very high persuasion roll.
I think something like that can be done.
Destructo orb.
This specifically was a fire destruction orb, as you could probably infer. Well,
Yeah, the creature was hot, but not in the. Oh, I find that
He had the highs for
attractive,
it.
but it burns.
Not better. Not better.
I mean, I think he got the worst of it out of all of us, so it may just take a minute to wear off. But
right, speaking of...
Did it make your blood boil?
I was fried.
You see him look, and then he reaches kind of beneath his chair as he pulls out a bottle of wine. Please.
Don't
Takes
mind
out
if I do.
4 glasses, pours each one of you one of them, hands you all one of them. You'll find yourselves much more refreshed after having this.
Is this the same as the stuff we just had at the Mage Guild?
Oh, I assure you that's not what I have here.
Okay.
I cast detect magic on it.
Oh, it is glowing like a flare.
What?
Did you really use a spell slot on that?
Yeah, it could be poison.
You see all 4 of them just...
I just down it.
Okay,
Is it-
Before they even do anything, I just down it.
full hit points.
Nice.
What?
Oh,
What kind of magic?
yes.
Yeah. Restorative.
Okay.
I
Nothing
think
makes
technically
sense.
it's evocation, but it's weird because healing cure wounds I think is an evocation spell, technically.
Yeah.
So.
But
yeah.
not truth serum mixed in or
That'd be more
tracking
identify
spell.
than what you're thinking.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's what I wanted.
But
That's okay.
as you drink it, though, if you drink it,
I
Sip,
sniff
sip.
it. What does it smell like?
it smells like a mixture of this it's like an earthy wine, but also you get hints of blueberry and vague crow's feet, crow's blood, crow's feather, a lot of crow. A lot of crow. Parks and Rec reference. I couldn't resist.
Just a beak floating in it.
Yeah. But no, it's a very nice wine. Is all that you smell.
I drink it.
As you drink it, you feel just like you had the best rest of your like one of those sleeps where you're like, oh my god, I have so much energy. As rare as they come.
That cat nap I had was pretty good, but this puts that to shame.
Is this actual a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it is a long rest.
Yeah. Long rest.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Right back up.
I don't think it makes any difference for me.
Oh, that's something. That
I have a special fruit that grows here in the garden that is diffused within this wine.
How much do you sell a bottle of that for?
I don't sell it.
No.
more
What
than
about as a
we-
reward?
We can talk about that
Okay.
later. But to the
I
matter at
consider
hand,
it very handy at some point.
I am not just a duke, as you may have inferred. I am a beneficiary of somebody more powerful than I.
Oh, so you're option 2, not option 1. Okay.
I am, I think, what's similar to, and he kind of looks you over, similar magics to what you have. Maybe a bit more powerful, a bit longer in the years. I may not look it, but I'm actually, well over 100. But
That's fair.
No way.
well, I keep a youthful vigor and outlook on life, and I have some things that keep me young.
About 10 kilometer run every day.
Is it similar to this? I pull the sword out. Like I let a sword drop out of my hand and then go back in.
No.
Other spectrum. Got
Yes.
it. I'm really new to this still. It's a recent acquisition.
Other spectrum?
In character, like, so is he Darwin-esque?
No.
Me?
Oh.
No.
Well, so you know who Darwin is?
I've heard of him.
No.
Nope.
So I was named.
I've been around for a few years, but nothing like him.
Well,
He
I'll
is
say-
something else entirely. He's not
What?
even a warlock.
What is he?
He was a vampire, as far as I know.
But he's
So
like
it's
a magic vampire.
Like out of
though.
character, I dropped that name on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hence the recollection, though. Like we know Darwin.
Uh,
And then now we're gonna say he's a vampire, but he's more like a magic vampire, though.
Yeah,
Especially that weird hand. That thing creeps me out sometimes.
I've heard rumors, but I've never seen it. So he and I have never met.
Oh, it glows like the whole, like up to here, the whole thing glows like red.
He also said he uses it to help like eat sometimes,
yeah, that's pretty vampiric.
which I think that would be pretty useful.
To use your hand to eat?
Yeah,
What is your character's intelligence?
it's actually 11.
Oh.
Not stupid.
It was just the way you were saying it was
He's
funny.
just having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to imply you were dumb.
Just playing into it. It's fun.
Oh,
So, I...
I'm forgetting all his names. Corporate, Jesus. Sorry.
So I don't have, probably the things you're looking for. But, I may have somebody that does, and I believe I know where that thing came from.
Would it be something that would not like iron flasks?
It would be. There has been rumor, and though some of my agents have not been reporting back, which I suspect is likely from ill fate, that another genie is within the Kartu Desert.
Another?
Yes.
There's more than one?
Well, the person with whom I'm associated may be another one of these elementally inclined creatures.
Would he be on the fiery side?
Mine, she is of the air variety.
No, I'm saying the one in the one in the Kartu Desert.
That's what I suspect.
So he's just over here throwing chimeras at you.
Evidently, now that's a new development.
You said
That-
she's an air genie.
Yes.
So
But this is like water stuff. We just totally were wrong.
She, I don't know if she may have had a friend before, but, well, the reason...
water genie.
Do we know that Corfer's water? Or
Corfer's not water.
do we know what he is?
Earth.
Earth.
Corfer said, because I know we've had this talk multiple
Yes.
times. Corfer said, if it is an air genie, give the deets. If the one running Inik Taoul is an air genie, give
Oh,
the
did
deets.
he say that?
If the one running it is fire,
Run away.
see the motivations first, and if they're cool, then give them the deets. If they're water, no.
No deeds.
No deets.
If they're
So-
water, no.
If they're
Yeah.
water, no deets.
So,
What's wrong with water?
I don't know, it's what he said.
It just doesn't make sense.
It deteriorates rock.
I was gonna say.
Eats rock.
But water has
So-
a cool, calming disposition.
So what you said? Your lady is the air variety.
She is.
So I'm gonna turn to you and be like, that was like, yeah.
Yeah, so the one that let us know in the first place of the rumblings is of a elemental variety who would also not like iron flasks.
I see.
Yeah, the whole iron glass thing, that was just like a way to
Like a secret handshake.
gauge interest.
What? I'm so confused.
I
Just think I was
mean-
gonna say.
Either way, he was a gentleman who was sending us out looking for magical things and to see what's going on.
Well,
And he's, I believe, was he interested in speaking with Air?
Given your patron's elemental affiliation,
I think they were.
he might be amenable to a discourse.
what elemental variety was he again?
Do
we know?
yeah.
You had an inkling.
Like process of elimination.
Just
kind
going
of
off of his love of everything rock.
Yeah.
Seeing as he told us specifically what to do with air, fire, and water, one can use the process of elimination.
Yeah. We think.
More of the.
Solid ground would be his.
Oh.
He has an affiliation for the Earth.
Interesting. Generally speaking, Earth and air do not get along terribly well. In fact, Earth normally is the variety that is quite greedy, one might say. Obsessed with material possessions, that kind of thing.
He does like the trading,
I mean,
but he was more so apprehensive when it came to the liquid variety.
Must be a different variety of Earth then. Interesting.
I have a feeling he's kind of an oddity
he's quite
in
kind.
general.
Kind.
Yes, very kind actually. He let us put a deal on credit.
He is making my sword right
Well,
now.
this is...
We've done a few things for him, though. I
Yeah,
think we've earned some trust.
I think I should speak with my patron.
Can we speak with her as well?
No.
I don't blame you.
bad idea. Bad touch. Bad touch.
I appreciate what you've done for Inik Taoul, and my city is in your debt, but that does not mean that I don't trust you well enough to be able to have a face-to-face with my patron. I apologize, and I mean no offense by it, but she and I have a very special pact together, and I don't wish to betray it, even for the city.
Well, it's all right. We understand.
Thank you.
Just curiosity.
But I'll say this. Prove that you have the best interests of Inik Taoul in your hearts, and I will arrange that. And the way to do that, the ask that I have of you, which you would be compensated for beyond measure, and unfortunately, given what's happened, I think you may be the best ones to deal with this. With that chimera attacking our city and stopping the fountain, we are in a countdown. We are in a race against time to get it reactivated. If that genie was able to create a destruction orb, they likely had assistance from, well, a genie of the opposing element, which we would need to reactivate the fountain.
So you're saying that there's a water and a fire genie?
Yes.
So we're
The
gonna
fire one is clearly hostile. I don't know about the water one.
Real quick question. Do we remember what direction the Chimera came from?
Yes, from the east.
From the east. All right.
from the east.
So I'll kind of say to them. So, for
Did
what?
the chimera have wings real quick? Sorry. I
It did.
It did? Oh, I thought so. Okay. I didn't realize. I forgot it had wings, so I thought something just like yeeted it.
I'm just imagining.
It was
like,
coiled when it was. Yeah.
I'm just imagining like Final Fantasy, like Bahamut summon.
No.
That's what I'm imagining.
It almost was like just a meteor just coming in
Yeah.
hot and then landed.
I was just assuming like the genie fastballing it.
Oh yeah.
Spirit Realm.
Engage turbojets.
So, do you have an idea of where the fire is based out of? Because this thing attacked us from the east.
I personally have not been out there, and unfortunately, my agents that have been in the area, well, They have not been reporting back lately, so... They, last I heard, were speaking with the Savage Tribe, but they haven't heard anything back since.
About to go home. Do you, back to the original question, I guess, do you have any flasks? Or know of flasks around?
Well, I do not. There was one here, but it was destroyed.
Fair.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Positive. I was the one who destroyed it.
I just had been inquiring, and there was potentially a line on one here.
Well, there was one here, but that's been hundreds of years since it's been here.
Okay.
We'll follow up on that lead. But, yeah, definitely, we will. It's gonna be great.
What's your beef with the genie in the desert? Or what's their beef with you?
If I had to guess, they probably saw the city that we've made, and likely feel that it is something that should be theirs. We are the jewel of the Kartu Desert.
Well, you guys have been here for a while, though.
We have.
It's a long time to be pissy.
Maybe a new arrival. I don't know, but this is clearly an act of aggression.
Yeah.
I would say flat out war if more had not been here. They may actually seek to do a matter of attrition. Starving us of our water supply would starve the city.
I mean, these already... If the Chimera is anything to go off of, it's been trying to attack the supply lines, because we were on a garden duty and we were attacked by 2 Chimeras on our way here with the caravan that we were on.
See him just kind of put his head in his hand. That is...
I've heard tell that getting caravans intact here has been quite difficult of late.
I've heard reports of that. I thought it was just banditry or something like that, but yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that caravan only made it here because we were there.
Well,
Yeah, I think only one of the guards survived. What was his name? Jim?
Jacob.
Jacob? Oh.
Wasn't that Jacob? I think it was Jacob. Hold on. I got this.
Well, and the leader.
Well,
Smoking.
smoking.
well, I'm not sure how best to handle this, but if you would be able to look into the issues in the car too, I can prepare a defense and rationing that the city will need to do here. If they were to attack, we'll be ready, but in the meantime, we need to begin to ration out water more than we already have.
Is there any other information you think you can provide us with in regards to what we're going into?
I would say be mindful of the desert worms that are out there. They are something to be fearful of, truly.
Oh, yeah, I meant, we're kind of familiar with that part, but I meant like in regards to what to expect out of an actual hostile genie?
If they're fire, as the Chimera would suggest, they likely will aim to subjugate any sort of local populace, bend them to their will, probably bring in reinforcements from their own native plane.
Does frost do anything to fire genies, or is it more water?
Frost, absolutely.
You
They
don't
tend
happen
to-
to have anything that's resistant to fire, huh?
Or maybe weapons that do frost damage?
I personally do not know, but I can put in requests for them from the Mages Guild or from probably Tatome work.
I mean, a frost weapon, I'd be okay you with just borrowing it. I'll give it back after.
Assuming we make it back.
Well, listen. That's a gamble that you're willing to take.
What day is today? In the game?
In game, it would be. Hang on. Gotta find the name of the week. Brooks Day.
I guess in relation, when is the next sale happening at Tatome Works compared to today?
Tonight.
Tonight?
Midnight.
Okay. Right, we gotta go see them tonight anyway. We were we had talked to about some of our wares.
Well, I can provide.
We can't miss the sale.
Yeah. Fire sale.
Uh-huh.
Hey. They're gonna go someone will rampage for a week and then we'll miss the sale.
I can provide payment for something. It's the least I can do for what you've done.
Oh, it'd be much appreciated.
Think about how best to do this.
Because that fire heart looks super valuable.
The heart
Oh,
of
the destruction orb?
Yeah.
Oh, you will not be
No,
leaving
no,
the
no.
palace with that.
It's fine.
I don't want it.
Wouldn't want it to go off accidentally.
What happens if it goes off in a bag of holding?
I honestly don't know offhand. I wouldn't chance it though. It's dangerous magic.
I wouldn't be surprised if we like destroyed everything in the bag of holding. And then
That's
destroyed
not
the
really-
bag and then opened up a spare tear to the astral plane.
Well, we've closed one tear, opened another. Everything's good.
It's a 1-for-1. False. If you give me a moment, I can provide some payment. In fact, here. As he kind of looks around, just mentions to one of the guards. On their way out, make sure they make a stop by the treasury and provide them with adequate payment. So you see the guard just kind of give a nod.
Were you and your patron, what's her name? Or I guess you don't have to tell me, but I just
I would say, can we have a name?
give her a name as opposed to referring to her as your patron.
We'll call her the Gracious One.
The Gracious One. Were you or the Gracious One alive when the calamity happened?
Oh, I was not. No. Wait, the calamity.
The bleed.
Oh, the bleed. Yes, I was alive. Then.
Great catastrophe.
Right. It's like, hang on, calamity.
The maelstrom?
Yep, sorry.
Right.
The kickoff.
No worries. He looks. I was alive during the bleed. Yes.
Do you know if there's any truth to the story of a dragon making its way into this plane?
There was rumor that one was released from prison in the Torrending Woods.
It was imprisoned in Torrendale
Why is everything in the Torrending Woods?
because it's a terrible place.
I know.
It
this
is.
one.
That place has a torrid history.
Are you better at divinning magic than maybe the Mages Guild would be?
What type of magic were you looking for?
I'm looking for this.
He's hunting a hag, so that's probably something we can look at later after.
No, I asked.
If you come back in a day, I may be able to perform a scrying for you if that's what you're looking for.
Sure.
It didn't work the last time.
Yeah, well, he looks way more powerful than they are.
I have my abilities.
It's just another
But yeah.
excuse to go to the Torrending Woods.
Has there ever been reports of it since?
No.
Or where it might have gone to?
Ultimately, no. I heard rumor of it myself, and the Gracious One informed me that I had nothing to worry about, and that it would not bother our city. But beyond that, nothing else. I suspect if it was to find any place, I'd want to find a place of extreme wealth and lavishness, which was why I was concerned about our city and my palace.
But she wasn't concerned.
She was not. She said we had nothing to worry about. I don't know if that meant that there was no dragon, or that there was a dragon and it found something else. But either way, I have not seen one. And I hope I don't.
So if we talk to our own benefactor about speaking with the Gracious One, how should we go about setting this up? Or will we all talk about this when we return?
When you return,
Okay.
I'd be willing to set up an audience. If he wants to visit here, he's more than welcome.
Oh, I have a feeling that's probably going to be a tough one. It's kind of the whole don't want to leave your spot kind of thing, you know?
Trust me, I know.
We can see about a neutral location.
Or even just like talking via distance.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I am
I'd
not a
imagine you
messenger
can,
boy.
like, do some kind of, and then I kind of, like, reach out to his mind. Like, something like this.
He responds back.
I mean, they can go
Yeah,
out
that
and
may
get
work.
one of those new cellular stones.
You can make them in flip varieties, even.
Oh, I do my soul.
Stones on hinges. When it's open, you can make a call.
No, I thought you were just gonna like flip it. Every time it flipped, it's on off.
There you go. Face up, face down kind of mechanic thing.
You flip it a third time, it's something different.
Speaking of which, do you would you have one of those stones that we can contact you if we needed?
I do not know.
Or I can contact him if we need to.
Not.
If you're willing.
I am.
What happens when you get hit by another ogre boulder?
Well, then you guys are SOL. You better keep me alive. It's called an insurance
You're like,
policy.
she's already died once.
Really?
Really? Many pigeons.
It was twice an adventure.
Messenger pigeons.
Oh.
I'd be interested to hear about it sometime.
She took a Cyclops boulder to the face.
That does sound lethal.
While riding a broom. Like, what?
50 feet in the air, yeah.
Yeah, 50 feet in the air, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see it didn't stick.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a feat I can pull off twice, but
Even pulling it off once is something.
I didn't do it alone.
Anyway, alright, well,
I heard there was food.
Yes. Well, we'll go to the banquet hall in just a moment. I wanted to have our conversation here in kind of the gardens. I feel it's best for conversation and contemplation.
It's quite peaceful here.
I like coming to this pagoda quite a bit. Or gazebo, wrong word. This gazebo quite a bit. It's provides me with a connection back to my patron. Even though she's not here, there's something about it still makes me feel like I'm closer to her. So, anyway,
You seem lonely.
I haven't seen her in some years.
I'm sorry for that.
Thank you.
do you still talk to her?
Not often. Not as often as I'd like, but she made it very clear she wishes to be in her temple and allowed for the quiet contemplation and solitude that she has there. So, I leave her. I reach out every once in a while. Sometimes she responds, sometimes she doesn't.
Hey, you up?
Is that a booty call?
You don't know that.
I know what that's like.
I can't imagine what it would be like to be severed from someone who's so dear.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Lucian in a while either, but
You people and your deities.
I don't have a deity.
Nor do I.
Neither do I.
Damn well what I meant. Patrons, whatever you want to call them. Higher powers.
speaking of, you
Friends?
don't have any, happen to have any moonstones, do you?
I do not know, but I can ask the Gracious One if she may have them. Any of them. Or may know of a temple location.
Ooh, that would be great. Thank you.
Sure. It's the least I can do.
Like half expect you to pull out your ball and be like, it's that way.
I'm gonna divine it.
Somewhere over there. Tell her to take a gander.
Well, my mole did point up here.
Hmm.
When I was walking around the city with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go to the banquet hall and have a nice dinner. You've earned it, and I am happy to provide. I don't see too many people here these days. It's more of not some sort of diplomat or someone.
Yeah, it was gonna be a bit of a task to get an audience with you. This was unfortunately fortuitous.
Well, we're not much in the way of politics, so how about we have dinner as friends? Or at very least, friendly acquaintances.
That sounds like a welcome change from what I've been dealing with for some time. The dynamics of maintaining political alliances with the different cities of Tasha is exhausting.
I can imagine.
So, dinner with friends sounds quite nice.
Perfect.
Well, kind of gets up and begins walking to lead you in. He says, so, I've already prepared quite a bit, well, not me personally, of course, but we've had different things brought in from the Kartu Desert, of course, but we also have some delicacies from Coast-Ruin, Star Cities, Ortharm, fortunately not from Metropolis currently, but quite a bit from Centralia as well, as their closest trade partner. So, you have...
Delicacies from the Kartu Desert.
Just like Mama made.
The spice.
Oh, Centralia.
So, whatever you like,
The worm
I'm
meat.
sure we have it. As he leads you in, and he continues like kind of walking down a long hallway, he leads you into a dining hall that has the very long, almost distant kind of huge dining table, where there are many high-backed chairs. It is wooden, and the chairs are all carved wooden as well. But again, it has that blue and white checkered tile floor. And you see candles lit. There is a huge spread of food that is well more than any of the four of you, plus him, plus probably even the guards could eat. But he offers it up freely. Help yourselves as much as you like, and if you'd like to take anything with you, please do. We do freely share it with our guards, but, well, it's quite a bit, so. As you dig in, you have all manner of food that you wish to partake. And it is both cooked to perfection and incredibly filling.
Awesome. Make small talk. Try to be more friendly and not poke too much into places that he isn't willing to divulge on. But, you know, questions a friend would ask.
And, you know, the service level questions definitely get free answers. He dodges a couple things about his past that, you know, you ask, but nothing that ever, like, kind of ruffles any feathers or creates any sort of air of discomfort or anything like that.
I'd like to ask if there's any, like, if the cities had any, like, contact or news from the Savage tribe.
Not recently, no. We've actually, the agents that I had sent out there, they were scouting out the eastern Kartu Desert. They were working with the Savage tribe as kind of a base of operations, but the past couple weeks, I think, we haven't heard any word back. It's unusual. We would normally have some sort of daily correspondence of some variety. They wouldn't reach me, but we would know of it.
It doesn't sound too good. We're from the Savage tribe.
Well, all the more reason to have you look into it then. I hope your friends, family, if you still have them back there, are okay.
Me too.
One can hope.
All right. Well, as evening progresses and you have healthy amounts of food, healthy amounts of alcohol, as it is all there as well, you see the Duke just over the course of the evening become very relaxed and kind of comfortable with your presence and everything. And as the evening draws on, he eventually kind of begins to yawn and get tired and looks at everyone. Well, I'm unfortunately quite spent and did truly enjoy this evening. I'm going to retire. You're welcome to stay in the guest rooms provided, but if you'd like to head back to wherever you were, take no offense at it either.
We gotta make that midnight at Tatom.
Ah, right. And speaking of which, if you stop off at the treasury on your way out, they'll make sure that you have enough payment for whatever item you need.
Much appreciated.
You're welcome. You all have a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you again.
Would be nice.
I hope to as well.
Kind of gives you a bow.
I feel like not seeing you again means something went very wrong.
But for your own sake as well. We hope to see you again.
Well, best of luck. Leaves.
All right, kids. Let's go on an adventure.
Who'd have thunk royalty? They're just people too.
So, as you begin walking out, you do find one of the guards kind of standing there at the edge of the dining hall. Kind of looks to you all. Says, "I'm to lead you to the treasury, then."
Yes, be much appreciated if you could.
Yep, absolutely. He begins walking you in, and you kind of go through these hallways where you eventually kind of get lost as he kind of brings you down these pathways that, you go down one hallway, you go down a set of stairs. It's kind of tucked away, and you kind of lose sight of where you are in the palace at this point.
Good lord, how long have you worked here?
I've been here 10 years.
Yeah, I feel like it would take about that to figure out the layout of this place.
The treasury is intentionally hidden away.
Oh, well, that makes sense, but I mean, just hallways on hallways here.
The marble is laid out in a specific way that it shows you where everything is.
The guards are all
It's
fitted
all
with
color-coded.
like jewelry that lets them see like black light
Yeah.
arrows. Treasury this way.
It's all, just menus. Every like 10 feet. Like,
Yeah.
okay, wait, where am I going? So, as you eventually find a very large set of two double doors that are iron and bound, kind of knocks on it. And you hear this kind of echoey effect as a second set of guards open up the door and walk you inside. And you see behind these walls these just piles upon piles, like Scrooge McDuck style gold, just filling this room. Amongst that, you see just, different pieces, like different loose coin. You see valuable objects like bits of, like gold vases, gems, just kind of absentmindedly just sitting. And they kind of look out, can we help? And yes, these individuals assisted the Duke, and he has offered them fair compensation in the treasury. The two guards kind of look. I see. What did you do?
We killed a fire chimera that attacked the fountain, and it had a destructive orb in its center that was going to blow up a large portion of the city.
Did you have that in writing?
Oh, did we get that read?
We didn't, but he said he was going to work on it.
Yeah, he said he was going to write it, but he didn't get a chance to write it. That was really bad to make sure that he didn't write it for us. This guard here was with us whenever he made the statement, though.
Is that true? Yes, it's 100%. All of it is accurate. It kind of-
Actually, guard sir, would there be a way to get that writ at some point before we head off into the desert?
I believe the Duke did retire for the evening.
Oh no, I mean tomorrow or something.
That should be able to be done, yes.
Perfect.
You see the other two? Oh, well, that being the case, feel free. As much as you can carry.
Oh,
Oh, don't worry, I can carry a lot.
Did you just, as much as we could carry?
Yes.
Can I pull out the bag of holding?
So, the bag of holding does have a limit to
It does.
its amount that it can contain.
Yes.
It does.
If you go over that, the objects will just rip into the astral sea and be lost forever.
oh no.
Fine.
What are we at now?
Right?
Well, thankfully, it shouldn't be too bad in the actual bag of holding, since I've got most of the giblets.
The giblets. that just caught me off
Speaking
guard.
of, I don't know the weight and size of all my giblets in here.
Can I get enough for that, the tattoos I want? Is the question.
15 pounds. No, wait, it weighs 15 pounds. Hold on.
It carries
500 pounds.
And so right now, the only thing I show in it is the sword, but that's actually with
That's not
what's his
true.
name? That's the only thing I show in it because I don't have.
We have in it
Oh boy.
Boxers, cart, and horses.
Well, just bring its air. Let them out.
We have 1,000 gold pieces from Rose.
Well, we wouldn't keep those in the bag of holding, would we?
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, that's heavy.
That's heavy.
Oh, okay.
What do you have?
1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's that? Weight wise?
I don't remember the conversion. I can double check.
We actually don't have a lot in there.
Let's say I got most of the junk because it's mostly perishable stuff.
What is a bag of gold?
20 pounds.
That's me.
20 pounds.
That's what I got.
So we have 20 pounds of gold, a lycanthrope antidote, 2 vials of holy water, a small gold bracelet, 2 small mirrors.
As you see, as you begin like taking an inventory of what's in the bag, you see the guards. What you can carry, not what your bag can carry.
Oh.
Crestfallen.
I mean, hey, it's always good to iron out the details because
Yeah.
you don't know if you don't know.
So, how much can we carry?
I-
I don't. I'm not trying to be a dick, but also like I have no idea.
Make an investigation check. Basically, if you want to look to see if you can find an item that is worth more than just gold pieces, you
Oh.
can do that.
Oh.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
That seems like a
Nope,
very
it's a
good.
good idea. I also empty my backpack into the bag of holding for temporary storage so that I have my backpack which can carry 108 pounds. I don't think I can carry that, but
Yeah,
my
probably
backpack
not.
can.
Yeah.
How much can I carry? How do you know?
That will be under your character sheet. I think encumbrance, or it might be. It's under your inventory. We'll show like.
Go to your inventory, and then you can actually click. You're only carrying 15 pounds?
Yeah. I can carry 150.
Don't have to worry about armor.
Oh, right. It's like I'm carrying 80.
Hey, I can carry 150 pounds.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty. Wow, I'm stronger than I thought.
Nice.
I'm not, but I am.
So,
So,
oh yeah.
What are you guys looking
detect
for?
Magic or?
Yeah, I'll cast Detect Magic.
okay. And then, are you all looking for anything?
Yes, I'm looking for something. I rolled a 14.
14. Okay.
You said investigation.
Yep.
I rolled an 11,
Okay.
but I was planning on also basing that slightly off of what shows up for her and her. Because I like nudged her. I was like, detect the magics.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll roll a percentage.
Gotta roll the thing, get to that. All right, there I am. Okay.
I rolled an 85. I just want to roll a percentage dice.
You want to? Okay.
I just didn't know if like there was a.
Yeah. No. Sure. Sure. So 85. So you rolled a 14, right? Okay. And then who rolled something else? Dagirin?
No, I rolled an 11 for
11, okay.
investigation.
I haven't read
14,
rolled anything yet.
Okay.
Are there emeralds?
Hmm.
Are there any emeralds?
You see green gems in there. Sure.
Like actual like emeralds that
Well-
can be used for.
So you'd have to be able to identify if they were emeralds or jet or like jade or something like that. So if you're not proficient with a jeweler's kit, you probably wouldn't know for certain.
Nope.
Can we ask him if there's something we're looking for in particular, can we ask them?
Sure, you can ask the guards.
Do we need anything particular for the sword that we don't have yet?
No.
I'm asking that like in character.
Money.
Oh.
You paid for it already, I thought.
No, we took it on credit that he
the
would.
Corfer sword?
Yeah.
Or,
The
oh.
Corfer deal is taken
Yeah,
on
so we-
credit.
Oh, I'm
Pay
sorry. I
for
thought
it,
you were
or
talking
we
about
had
the
to give
Gorgon.
them-
I was thinking of the Gorgon armor.
Yeah, the Gorgon plate's already paid for.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta pick that up sometime.
Yep.
So 14.
Yep.
Okay, can I have you roll a D10?
D10.
Yep. And then 11.
Yeah.
Can I have you roll a D10 as well?
2.
2. Okay. So
Nine.
none.
I don't
Okay.
know if high is good or bad, but
I think it's a mixed bag.
So
Literally.
as you look through the items and just kind of like go through the gold, you're like, I don't like gold pieces are nice. You find this painting that you kind of pick up out of it, and as you kind of like, okay, well this is probably something. As you look at it, you don't know like from what era it is, as you're not familiar with art. But you swear there's a resemblance to Darwin on this.
Whoa!
You're not 100% certain, but you're like, this might be him.
Is this the painting in the attic? Like the...
Dorian Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And Rainier, when you search through it, you kind of like start digging through and you pull out this eye patch and you're like, what the hell is an eye patch doing here? And then you see this sapphire embedded in it, and you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. As it is it has a sapphire embedded in it with these like kind of pearls around it.
I'm gonna turn and be like, I'm already like edgy enough looking. So are the gems on the outside or the inside?
Outside.
The inside. Right them into your eye
Great.
You
socket.
can wear it either way.
True. That's
what
true.
I mean
You could
though is
reverse it.
like,
Flip it.
if you're wearing an eye patch with a bunch of gems on it, that's like way more
Gaudy?
you know, yes.
Yeah.
But also like maybe if you want to have enchantments, maybe you don't want people to see that.
True.
Could be.
Have you cast your thingy yet?
I did. I was waiting for
What
it
is-
to come back around.
What does this do?
I don't know.
Yeah. No, there's no glow on it or anything.
It's not magic. It's just a gem.
So as you kind of look over the treasure pile, you see different objects that look like that glow, but there's not like a discernible thing because they're unfortunately partially buried, or at least
Yeah.
some of them that they are fully buried, and you just kind of see like the auras.
I'm just gonna like walk over,
It's kinda like a
see
rainbow.
what I'm feeling. I'll do some investigation, and
Okay.
then I'll also be like trying to pick up specifically platinum as I'm going through.
Okay. So investigation check first.
Yeah. That's a 4.
So do the guards want to know if these green gems are emeralds or not?
Yeah.
Do you ask them?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do, they look. I don't know. The emeralds are green. There's a green one there.
Oh yeah, but it could be jade as well.
I don't know.
Is there a jeweler in the palace?
Okay, we're getting a little.
I feel like we're getting a little over the top on it.
Look, I'm trying to get.
Just grab a bunch of green ones, and then if you got some jade and then you got some emeralds, right?
Okay. M.
Yeah.
D100, please.
D100.
Mhm.
That's the 2 10s, right?
Yes.
Yes.
This one. 57.
Okay. It's not great either. That's not great either. I don't like any of these.
Your roll with
Yeah, unfortunately, like they're all usable items, and I'm like, those just suck. Usable suck. Like you don't want a scroll, you don't want a potion, you want something. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Can I have you roll a d10?
So
10.
Okay. So, as you're going through and kind of looking over all of the items that are in there, you kind of find this like leather strap that's just kind of embedded in the gold pieces. And as you pull it out, you find a suit of studded leather armor.
Studded leather armor.
Mm-hmm. And it is currently glowing.
Ooh.
Okay.
What's it giving off?
Abjuration magic. It's kind of have this like dull gray kind of color to it. Not the armor itself, but like the aura.
Okay. How heavy is that?
13 pounds.
There you go.
All right, I will stick that in my backpack, and then as I was like trying to pick up platinum and obviously failing very poorly, I'm also just like grabbing a hand. Like if I see something that looks like platinum, I'm just grabbing that handful and putting it in my backpack.
And it turns out
Okay.
it's silver.
So mostly gold, probably some silver.
Now, so you'll get an extra, we'll say, 37 gold pieces.
Okay.
If it's a handful, probably what you got.
Can I take my maul and see if there's anything in here that reacts to it?
Sure.
Are you divining Reddit?
Essentially, yes.
Go ahead and roll a d100.
D100.
I'm gonna take some big scoops and put it in my bag.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna, like, talking to you, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to pay him for that. I'm probably just gonna grab a bunch. Like, I'll keep the eye patch and then just grab a bunch of gold.
Okay.
I don't know, 30, 40 pounds? Or how much does that? I'll let
That's
you.
a
I'll come
lot
back.
more than
That's fine. I'll come back.
Yeah.
Come back. We'll, yeah.
39.
39. You kind of feel it out, and you do see it kind of have a light pulsing effect. Particularly at this just kind of one pile of gold.
So I pointed around and there's like one pile in particular where it reacts to.
Kind of lights up just a little bit.
I start digging into that pile.
Okay. So as you do, you start digging around. You find 4 moonstones of the small variety, the
It's
gems,
a small variety. Of
that are just kind of absent-mindedly just in the pile of gold.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take them. They're moonstones. So I got those. I'm assuming that those probably aren't. They're not too big, like too heavy.
Correct. No.
I'm gonna take some of like the green emerald looking gems as well.
Okay. And then could you have you roll a d20 on those?
D20.
Yep.
But the whole reason I did that is because they said we could take as much as we
Oh,
could carry.
that
It was
was-
going by how much open inventory I had, but
I hit the coin and then immediately stopped. Damn it. Just one D20?
Yep.
Am I adding anything to it?
Nope.
4.
Okay.
So these are not going to be emeralds.
You're not sure, because they're green gems.
this is fantastic. Don't metagame it.
I know, I'm not.
Says Captain, I'm gonna scoop what's left of my
Yeah, I'm gonna
backpack.
just fill my backpack with gold. It would be something that we would do, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah,
okay.
you find a couple of them though, and you're like, I think, yeah.
Alright, and then I guess just some gold as well, or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, a handful or
So-
a couple handfuls or something, I don't know.
That
Okay.
being said,
So you'll get an extra like 100 gold pieces. You kind of
So-
pick them up. And actually, let's have that retrofitted to be 150.
That being said, I guess I was metagaming trying to get as much money. My character doesn't care about money and mostly likes shiny shit. So I definitely would have kept the eye patch and then, I don't know, can I grab like some other randomly shiny things or just some gold to supplement it? So I'm not min-maxing. But I like
Yeah.
shiny, interesting things.
Yeah. So you could do gold or a shiny thing.
I'll do another shiny thing.
Okay.
Because that would make more sense.
Okay. So roll a d20.
12.
Okay. And then a d10.
3.
Okay. So you find, like, kind of going around, the irony, of course, of how the dice rolled is as you're kind of going through the gold pieces, it's not a shiny thing that you find, but rather a dark thing. And you're like, oh, this is interesting. It looks really similar to the pearls that are on the eye patch, but it's black.
Okay. So is it like it's just another, like a group of pearls?
Yeah,
Like
it's just
black
one.
pearls? Oh,
Is
just
it
one?
2 eye patches?
It is a single black pearl.
Okay.
But, you know, it's a decent size, so probably fetch a fair amount of money.
Nah.
What should I put the green gems in as, since we don't know if they're jade or...
They are jade.
They are jade.
Yep.
How many pieces did I get?
You got 2.
2.
Yeah.
But 4 moonstones.
Yeah.
4 moonstones and some gold. Yes.
How much would I scoop with a big scoop?
With a big scoop, we'll give you 300 gold pieces.
Okay.
Nice.
Best I can do is 300.
Yeah.
But
I
a
got a-
picture of Darwin
I got a weird ass painting of Darwin.
to hang in the bathroom.
No. I think it's
No.
going in the bag of coaling and it's staying there.
You're making sure that wherever you, like, it's one of the... It's not wherever you move, it follows you with its eyes, because it's just in the bathroom. So it's right at the toilet.
Yeah,
You sit down and it's just...
right there.
the Vigo vibes from
I was
Ghostbusters
just gonna
2.
say that, is it from Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
I love that so much. That makes me so happy. I come over, I'm like, what'd you find? Oh my god.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Interestingly,
talk about that.
no red hand.
Does it pop on the magic flipper?
It does not, no.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
his soul's not in it. And at
That's-
least it's not magic.
cool.
Horcrux?
I don't care. It's going in here.
No, maybe he'll pay us something for it.
How
No.
big is it? Like,
It's sizable. It's you know what? It'd be about the size of that painting over there. So
nice.
3x4.
Nice.
That's actually not 3x4. That's way off. So we'll say it's a 3x4.
Okay.
Even bigger than that. I got a painting on the wall. Maybe we'll see it sometime.
Alright.
That's awesome.
I got some shinies.
Guards are looking you. I think that's quite enough now at this
Yeah,
point.
that's fair.
I just skip out.
Hmm.
This was so fun.
Yes, being cooked was fun.
Thank you for your time. We're trying to get to Tatone Works, so if you could just lead us out, I suppose.
Yep. Sure. So leads you out. You hear the heavy metal doors slam behind you. As it then leads you out of the kind of maze work of the palace. You walk out the front steps, and you feel the cool, crisp air of Inik Taoul at night. Stars in the sky. It is a bit serene, although you still feel that kind of looming presence of there's a problem that's approaching this city. And though you can see the waters out in front of you, you don't know how long they're going to last.
I want to turn to the guard real quick. Could you pass along a message to the Duke? We'll be staying in the inn that I always forget the name of, though I have it written down.
Where's it at?
It's down in the not great parts.
The workers.
Windy Sunset.
Yep.
Yep.
That's where we're staying for. We're staying. So if he needs anything else from us or needs to let us know anything else,
So we can't get back into the palace for the guest rooms since we're heading out to that one place.
Yeah, we're already gonna be down there.
Sure, I suppose.
yeah.
They
If
don't
you
run the
wouldn't mind.
elevators at night either.
They will allow you down.
Right,
Yeah.
but not back up.
Right.
Yep. If you could pass it along, it'd be much appreciated.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Sure.
What's your name?
Me?
Yeah,
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tom. I'm Rin.
Shake your hand. Nice to meet you.
Just to walk away. Remember the moonstone. And then just the moonstone
Don't
guard.
forget the writ. Give him a note.
I'll mention it.
Thanks. We're the Moonstone Guard, by the way.
I got that from context.
Just sass. Alright.
To Tatone Works.
He just hears it in his head. Thanks.
See him like looking around.
Tattoo works. Oh, that's tattoo works.
Yeah. What the shit was that?
So, as you make your way to Tatome Works, you head to the kind of that side of town. I'm blanking on the name.
The what? Tatome works?
Yes, the Meridonial corner. So, as you head over that way, you do see the shop, though the lights for like the internal section are kind of dimmed. You do see kind of like the back light closer towards the back section of the shop, still lit. And as you approach the front door, it's still unlocked.
Let's go get weird.
Alright, so I'm just gonna open the door and walk in.
Okay.
We weren't given any like special command to get in, right?
No, it's just this is when they do this stuff.
Okay, I'm just
Sadrax.
Correct.
sad right.
This stuff.
So,
They do tattoos all the time.
No, we're doing the magical exchange.
Sadrax!
Oh, but I got a magical tattoo.
You could probably do that tomorrow.
Yes,
No, he did that during when we were in the spot.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna get
as
one.
you walk up,
You know,
Ren, as you
I mean, I won't get more.
just kind of talking. Oh, good to see you again.
Hello!
Well, welcome back. Now, what kind of items were you here for this evening?
Everything. No, I'm joking. We're not that rich. We're not even really rich at all. Anyway, so
I got honestly a little excited there, as I made quite a bit of money. But what do you need?
well, we're apparently going out into the desert, and we're potentially going to be taking on a fire elemental of extreme power.
Oh,
So maybe
That's something.
something that helps with that?
The kind that doesn't like iron flasks.
I don't have any iron flasks, if that's what you're asking.
Dang it.
Two
You
birds
weren't
with one
sure.
stone.
You said you might have known someone who had one.
Oh yes, but I don't have any. I didn't think I was actually going to need that quite so soon, but if
Neither
you
did we.
really want one soon, I can still put in a rec and see if I can find one. I
If
have
it-
some different contacts at the guild.
If
It's
you-
a mission from the Duke, so it might help to put in an ask.
Yeah, we're leaving out in a couple of days.
Oh, I see. Well, yes, I'll reach out this evening.
Much appreciated.
Sure. In the
So-
meantime, heading out in the desert.
And dealing with, fiery. Anything either to counter that with, like, frost or anything to help protect against it.
Well, if you're looking for fire resistance enchantments, I can definitely provide those. If you're looking for the items themselves, it's a little easier. I have them. If you're looking for weapons of cold damage, I have that too.
On a side note, we've also dealt with several chimeras who all do poison.
This last one didn't
Do
do
you do
poison.
poison?
The other ones did. This one was very specific though.
I'm gonna ask the next one. Do you do poison?
I'm gonna pull out the. I'm gonna pull out the moonstones that we have just gotten. Like, well, I know we ain't doing tattoos right now, but would these be able to be used for any?
Like I said, they have different applications, sure. I don't have the means of working with them myself.
What about those emeralds you got?
Oh, are these emeralds?
I
Check
take
out
them.
the jade pieces.
Sorry to say, those are not emeralds.
Oh. Can you do anything with them?
I can.
There was a jeweler in town.
Magic wise?
Yes, I can add those into mage armor enchantment.
I can't use
One that would
those.
apply for a tattoo variety.
Oh, that is a mage armor tattoo. But we need more gems. There's not enough of them.
I don't really have anything I'm looking for. I guess, I mean, frost weapon would be good, but I really wanted. Do you rent weapons?
Pardon me. What was that?
I said, do you rent weapons?
No. No, I don't rent them. No. Fair question, but no. Far too valuable to rent out.
leave the moon sword as collateral.
I'm sure that will fetch a fine penny in other places, but we deal with some more exclusive items here.
What would he have in terms of like a two-handed sword for like cold or frost?
So if you're looking for a either great sword or long sword,
Probably great sword.
and if you're looking for something that would deal cold damage specifically, yes, I think I do have something like that. Have a quick look at my inventory. See what he's got. There we go. Yes, actually, I think I have something like that. A frostbrand weapon. Similar to something like a flame tongue, but just deals cold damage instead of fire. Actually, sorry, frostbrand was something else. What I meant was misspoke. DM problem. Cold brand weapon. Frostbrand. No.
Frostbrand was a very
My head is stuck on frostbrand.
Frostbrand was a very specific rapier.
It is, yes. That's why I'm like, I'm
And,
trying.
there's a certain elf that has.
My brain's sending me that way because of that.
Well, things that are listed as frost brand weapons are purple.
Yeah. So, not that.
Not that.
Yeah. We'll call it a frost tongue weapon. There. It's not listed in D&D Beyond. It's basically flame tongue weapon. Just swap out the cold or fire for cold damage.
And how much would that run in the greatsword variety?
Greatsword variety. That one would be. If I can search for this.
Stay a while when I
Yes.
check the calculations.
I'm Bane. Yes.
That's not there.
That one would be 2,000 gold pieces.
Shit.
While they're talking,
This be like
can
a-
I cast Identify on the armor that I pulled from the...
Oh yeah, sure. So it is resistance. So studded leather of thunder resistance.
Thunder resistance.
Thunder.
Would it be frostbrand? Is that what it would
It's not frostbrand. That's the thing. It's basically a flame tongue sword, but it is dealing frost damage. So
be? Oh, so that
frost
okay.
tongue sword.
Okay. Well, why do you need to? Because I see a frost breath short sword.
And how about, let's
Actually, that
say,
might be
would you happen to have any kind of, ring that would provide flame resistance?
That was my next
Oh
question.
yes, absolutely.
Yes.
If I can get to the ring of resistance, because I know they exist. I know the existence.
Yeah, I see the frost touched or frost breath. It's like 2d6.
Those rings are 6,000 gold pieces.
Is it 6?
Yes.
Yes. If I came across, okay, so you are doing the Gorgon armor, right? So do you deal in?
Wait, no, I'm
enchanted-
not.
No.
doing that, no.
Percy's doing the gold.
Wait, that's the armor.
You think
Lights.
Percy
Oh,
would
that's
be able to
right.
write these
Never
moonstones
mind.
into my
Sorry,
armor?
I didn't say that. I know people.
Probably.
Do you deal
very
in
glad for you.
enchanted armor?
Yes.
I have this studded leather armor that is resistant to thunder.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Huh? Studded armor?
Not for you. This isn't helpful for you.
Actually,
Thunder
it
damage?
It would be.
I was gonna say.
Really?
I was like, it's
Are
definitely.
you getting armor? You have armor.
I have studded armor, but it's just all it does is repair itself, and it's +1.
Well, how much is the one that I have?
Probably +1, but then also damage resistance.
It's not +1.
Oh, it's not.
Right.
Oh, okay. But it's just the armor or the damage resistance.
Yep.
To Thunder.
Hmm.
To Thunder.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that would be a 1-for-1 swap. If you wanted the ring of resistance instead of the armor, I would just swap them out.
Yeah, my armor was not that expensive. How
That's
much did I spend on my armor?
yours is kind of like It's like a cheap trick compared to what that does.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I know we had talked about potentially offloading some of these parts as well in means of compensation. I don't remember if we had talked about like any kind of monetary value or like how much they might be worth to you.
For what in particular?
We got going through the normal stuff like the Gorgon head,
We ran through all
Gorgon
of it.
gland, heart of a flying chimera, poison sac from a chimera, and a set of umbral hulk claws, and a troll's heart.
Some of those items are quite valuable. If you're
Yeah.
looking to part with, I would say, I don't have any use for the chimera gland. But the
Oh.
Gorgon ones, you said Gorgon gland? What was in there?
Yeah, it was Gorgon gland as well as the head.
The head, not so much. The gland, yes. And the umbral claws and the troll's heart. That one actually in particular. Yes, that all would be.
You could turn the Gorgon head into a sweet hat. Or helmet.
I wouldn't want to.
Offered us 6,000 gold pieces for all those parts. Just saying. Before. The last time we were here.
Fair.
Wait. Did you already ask him about prices then?
For some things, yes, but not for frost things in particular or fire resistance in particular.
Right, no, but the parts.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I had said 6,000 before?
Yeah, you said 6,000 for the troll heart, the chimera heart, the poison sac, 2 umbral hulk claws, and the Gorgon gland. All
Yeah.
of that, 6,000 GP.
Yep. I was actually thinking the exact same numbers. That's really weird because I didn't remember what the number was. And I was like, yeah, 6,000 pieces sounds
You're
about
pretty
right.
new.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, that's good because it wasn't going to be more. Then
Yeah.
you were going to offer us more this time.
Yeah.
Also, maybe he was good at cheapness this time. Like, you should have taken the offer the first time.
I'm just keeping you. I'm being honest because I wrote it down.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Okay, out of character. Do you want the thunder armor?
I mean, do we think we're gonna do it?
That's
Or,
like,
like,
what a
second-
rock.
Did you say you think we're going to do it?
Well, no,
I don't really think so. You're not really my type, but I mean, if you get me drunk enough, I could probably be persuaded.
Thunder.
I mean,
Do we need a Thundercat?
that?
No.
See, see, you need to do thunder damage because if you're thunder resistant,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
what good does that
that's
do?
true.
A Thunderless cat?
Yeah,
um,
Where's the music?
Anti-Thundercat?
Anti-Thundercat?
who was
Yeah.
their main enemy? I don't even.
Shit.
I don't know.
Blanking. Anyway.
Regardless. I mean, I don't know. I'd lose an armor class, but I'd gain resistance to thunder, which resistances are always good, but I don't know if it's going to be... Air is on our side, so I don't think we're going to be going against them where most of the thunder damage would come from.
Okay. So we could do, like I said, a 1-for-1 for a Ring of Fire Resistance.
So it's
Plus, we
essentially
could-
worth 6,000 GP.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I picked a good one, guys.
You did.
You're welcome, because I told you to do the
I was gonna do it.
Worst case, if we get a resistance ring, we can always come back and exchange it if we have a particular need.
True. And then the other stuff is worth 6,000 gold. So you said the sword was 2,000, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What other kind of studded leathers do you have?
What kind were you looking for?
Oh, studded of fire resistance, maybe?
I mean,
That would also be 6,000 gold pieces. It doesn't matter what type of resistance it is, really, just so long as it is resistance. If you're looking for more substantial magic in terms of just strictly defense, I have first, second, and even third tier levels of enchantment there.
I mean, what would you give me for something like this? And I like scratch it and then immediately repairs itself.
That's a
10 gold.
decent one. I would say probably 50 gold pieces.
What?
It's a nice enchantment, but I mean...
It's also a +1.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I mean,
I
you,
thought-
you
I
pulled right
trusted
across
your-
your chest, so...
I trusted your knowledge.
Well, then in that case, 1550.
The resistance resistance, or is it that much worth that much?
It takes a lot of time to imbue something.
It does.
Just ask Percy. He's been working on that armor.
Yeah, just a couple more days, we'll be done.
Yeah.
Hopefully before we go.
Depends on if you leave before he's done.
I would like to get a barrier tattoo.
How much is that?
1,000 GP. 3,000 if I want the higher one though.
Well, you have a 6,000 thing in your hand.
Very.
Well, I mean, if we can,
Not if we're doing a 1-for-1 trade.
we can do the one for one.
1 for 1.
1-1, 1-1, 1-1.
1 for 1 for 1 for 1 for 1.
Wow, 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 wow.
Lipstick is my
Valentino white bag.
I don't.
It's fine.
Yeah, same.
It's
a
fine.
vibe.
It's a vibe.
fine.
Anyway,
It's no vibe.
If you have
I
other
were doing the
precious items, I could potentially still take them and work them out. I can deal with the hassle of trading them in Inik Taoul as well.
Like a consignment.
how much would you offer for this? And I pull out the sword, the Shadow Breath.
Shadow Breath?
What?
Just curious.
I don't remember what that did.
Curious?
I mean, technically, the frost tongue would be more damage.
You're talking about the Shadow Breath weapon, the one made of dragon pieces.
Right, contextually,
Yeah.
poor choice, but statistically,
Yeah.
it would be an upgrade.
As he looks at it,
Every good
This-
collector likes to have his stuff appraised.
Yeah.
this is an incredibly rare find. Where did you come across something like
We
this?
killed the dragon for it.
It wasn't the dragon, it was his handler. It was an undead warden kind of thing.
Listen, we killed a dragon to get to it.
I would offer,
2d6
if I had to be honest, probably
1d6.
8,000 gold pieces.
Necrotic.
8,000 gold pieces there.
It does the same.
Nope. If you're going off the flame tongue, it would be 2d6 plus 2d6, where this is
Oh.
2d6 and 1d6.
Yeah.
So it'd be
And
another
all of the things that
d6,
we've come
but
across so far have been resistant to necrotic.
Isn't there the breath attack though too? That
When you crit with a 20,
oh, okay,
and it does just 5 necrotic damage flat to anything within.
gotcha. Yeah, and if
5
you're not
feet.
attacking, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I will be more often,
True.
but
So,
okay. What all do you guys want? Just out of character, what are you looking for?
I really wasn't looking for much. I mean, a fire resistance would be nice, but I still have 2 more potions.
Yeah, fire resistance is always good, but I mean, whatever. I was looking to get the wisdom tattoo though, so that way at some point I can multiply some druid.
Would that be a second tattoo? So you'd have to attune to both of them now.
This one wouldn't require attunement because this is one of Tony's
Stat ones.
homebrew ones.
How much would that be?
It's 1,000 for the tattoo plus then another, but it also needs 2 emeralds, which each emerald is worth 1,000.
So 3,000 total.
Yeah.
Would this be something be
That's why I was
better
looking
us
for
to
emeralds
do?
in the palace.
Like,
potentially.
because it's just, I was just saying, wondering if this would be something better to like really hash out like off stream,
Yeah.
And if you guys want, we can work that out in Discord.
and then just like, okay, this is what we did.
Yeah,
Because otherwise, I feel like it gets very tedious.
Yeah.
little bit.
I'd say for the sake of it though, like, do you want to hawk the pieces, like the pieces of the stuff? So we'd have 6,000 gold to work with.
Oh,
Whether
that-
it just be flat gold
because we
or
don't need those for anything else, right? I think
Correct.
that makes sense in general
okay.
to have, because to liquidate that and then be able to use that however we want.
Yeah.
Because we can only do that at certain places.
Correct.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. So I will. We'll sell.
Troll heart, chimera heart, chimera poison sac, umbral hope claws, gorgon gland,
So everything but the head, essentially.
and dog's arm.
And yeah, I mean.
I'm sorry.
No, that's not for sale. That's particularly. Sorry.
It's a
Oh,
bounty
wait, nope,
thing.
never mind.
Oh,
Yep, every single time. Oh wait, oh no, not that one.
Why do you always
Grab that one first.
He's on my mind all the time.
Aw. Well, I think this. Yeah, I'll be happy to buy all that. 6,000 gold pieces in. That's what we're working with so far. What else?
I think.
That I would like that sword. Tell you what, I'll even offer you. We'll say 10,000 gold pieces for it.
Really wants that sword.
It's pretty.
You've done it now.
I'm not gonna lie. I really wish I was a two-handed strength guy. 'Cause that would be tough for me.
Would you ever use it?
Are you using it?
What is that? Is that how I keep it?
12,000.
Oh.
Make his persuasion check.
Damn it! I just rolled an at 22. Fuck. 1.
Natural one.
Natural 1. So it's a 10.
I've already
but
gone up in price to 10,000.
Dragon's teeth.
I'm aware. But they're already forged into the blade too.
True. All right. Yeah. I'll take.
What if I give you a glimpse of a dragon to sweeten the deal?
You have an actual dragon.
Technically, it's
I do have a dragon.
not the kind he's
An
thinking
actual
of.
dragon.
But I have a dragon.
Oh, that little thing.
Stop helping!
Is it a pseudo dragon?
Yes.
That's quite alright.
But she's a real dragon spirit.
I'm confused.
We all are.
She does that a lot.
That's quite alright. 10,000 gold pieces is more than fair.
Okay. And I'll take the Frost Tongue Greatsword.
Alright. I will see to it in my inventory.
Okay.
I'll get it created. I don't know that I actually have made one in D&D Beyond. I think I may have at some point, but I can't quite recall.
That's cool.
So if I haven't, I'll make it.
Did you sell it?
2,000. Yeah, I'm selling my sword. Why? What?
I don't know. It's just like, it's always. I'm a hoarder, so. I'm like basically a dragon. I just like to sit on my hoard of things.
Oh, I have the Frost-Touched Scimitar. Nope, that was the thing that I made for one of your characters. Never mind.
You have so much money now.
Okay.
It's communal, so like whatever you guys want to get,
That's
you
why I
can get
figured.
something.
Like instead of getting
Yeah.
too tedious in it, we would figure it out
Yeah.
and just say
Yeah.
this is what we did.
The pool, like I'm getting the sword. Like I've already got armor paid for, so that's fine. So like I'm getting the sword out of it, so you guys have 16,000, 14,000 to work with.
Your sword was only 2,000.
Yeah.
No.
As long as that still holds true. If it was,
I thought it was 3. Did I say that wrong?
I said 2.
Play it back.
I
Which
did say
one?
2.
You said, the sword.
Yeah.
I should not have said 2.
Should not have said that.
That's fine.
Should not have
Should
said
not
that.
have said that.
It's fine.
You gotta.
So they shed blue flames, and they deal an extra 2d6 cold damage to any target it hits. Getting it created now.
Blue flames, wouldn't it just be like a frosty mist that comes off the blade?
Yeah, it could be that. It could be blue. It could be blue flames too.
Yeah.
We can let a wielder.
Blue.
You know what? What do you want it to look like?
Yeah.
Blackish blue flames, because of my powers.
It's gonna be blue flames. And
Yep.
then the description of the item will be blue flames. Okay, there's a frost tongue greatsword now that you can add to your inventory.
Sweet.
In character, do we have time to go see him about that sword he's making for me before we go off hunting?
I mean,
Whatever, we'd have to go all the way back to Milbane.
How long of a trip is that?
Quite a bit.
A week?
Is it a week there? I guess there and back, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's wanting to get this done. I'm pretty sure we're pushing it with just a
I
couple days we're going
Don't
to take.
think that they're not gonna attack it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just talking about we should probably talk about this in some other place.
Yes. We should also go to the blacksmith and see if he can't rush it. due to the new circumstances.
We'll see him in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'll take a look and see what we want to do as far as so it's not quite as tedious.
So I guess like retroactively we'll have somebody else whatever they want. And if you guys want to
That
like
works.
swap the thunder resistance for the fire resistance too.
Oh, I guess can we? Do you have a fire resistance studded that we could swap it for?
Yes.
So if you want to do that,
I have quite a
Did you
bit
want
of.
that or did you want a ring?
I basically have access to the guild resources, and they've accumulated quite a lot of magical items over the course of their adventure. So,
I think.
and my own. When I was an adventurer,
oh,
I'm
I
retired.
would rather ring because rings I'd be able to use both. Or
Correct.
we would be able to use like
Collectively.
yeah because
the royal we.
yeah. But yeah, like I said, I don't like shopping for a long time. I do because I like new things, but also like I'm cognizant of.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, what? No, I guess if there's anything else I can get you guys tomorrow, let me know.
Yeah.
Understood.
What
Tattoos. That's specifically what I meant.
right.
Yeah.
What would you give for something like this? And I hold up the Shadowfell shard.
The shard. I would say probably 300 gold pieces.
Sure. Okay. It's good to know. It's the thing that I can curse with. But I can't be attuned to it and the barrier tattoo.
Neat. Well, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for some tads.
All right.
If needed.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, as we're going on, remember this Black Pearl. What is this? Anything you're? Can you tell me anything about this?
Well, they're worth a hefty amount of gold, but I think they might have some sort of arcane use at some point. I don't know what exactly though offhand, which is almost me speaking in character and out of character because I don't remember if they're actually using any spell components or not. I think black pearls are used in a spell component of some variety, but I can't remember.
I know
you
in
said-
one of your tattoos,
Yes.
There's a small tattoo that uses a black pearl,
Okay.
and it gives proficiency on strength saving throws.
And then you said a hefty amount. What do you? What's hefty?
Let's say 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's all right. I forgot I could probably look it up.
Do you guys think we would ever need a potion of an antidote to lycanthropy?
It's lycanthropy.
Werewolves.
Oh,
Lycanthropy.
Yeah. I thought you said like anthropy. And
Oh.
I was like,
No, lycanthropy.
yeah.
One word.
It's all one word. Okay.
Yeah.
What happens if a minotaur is bitten by a werewolf?
That sounds terrifying. But no. I don't see. When did we get that?
The werewolf.
I'd want to know what a minotaur bitten by a lichen like the bear lycanthropy would turn into.
A werebear.
Just a flat
werebear.
werebear.
Yep.
Alright. Well, yeah, we'll come see you tomorrow. First thing tomorrow morning about the tattoos.
All right.
Well,
I'll be
after
here.
we stop by the blacksmith.
Maybe a little bit later in the morning.
Definitely.
Opening up later at night does lead to a later start.
Oh yeah, we're
Messes with
supposed to
your sleep.
stop at the blacksmith first anyways.
Ah, perfect.
Alright.
What about this?
What are you holding up?
The lycanthrope antidote.
Oh, 50 gold pieces.
Makes sense. I'll hold on to it. I'm a ferreter. I just like have vials on my belt. Just like-
File shards, just like,
Yeah.
I got, what about this?
Yeah.
I got this. And
I
this.
jingle
and that,
when I
and
walk.
this.
Like,
Yeah.
just a lady with a shopping cart.
Alright.
Just going through managing all this stuff.
So as you head out from Tatome work, you eventually make your way back to the Windy Sunset, which the door is closed. Bar is effectively closed for the evening.
We can't get a room?
You're past normal operating hours.
You're just trying to make this complicated.
I mean, it's like 1 a.m.
On our
at
way
best.
here, did we pass any taverns that are open?
Is there a hole in the
This
door?
late.
No.
Is there like an opening in the doorway for the main entrance to the tavern?
What?
Is there like a window at all in the front door?
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, when you said opening, I'm like the doorway?
Yeah.
Just with a closed door.
Is
You mean
there a
like
doorway?
the doorway? Is there
Yeah.
a doorway? in the-
I'm a little confused. Yes, there is a window that there are a couple windows that lead into kind of like the main tavern area.
We paid for more than just the one night, right? We paid for like a week, didn't we? Or we've been paying night by night.
I honestly don't know.
I think you paid night by
We
night.
paid night by night.
Balls.
So wait, they won't let us back up the
Oh.
lift if we tell them we have a room in the
We show them our sweet.
We can't. They won't let us back up. They already said they don't run the elevators back up at night.
Even if we show them our sweet Dakota rings from the guild.
That won't matter. We need a writ from the Duke himself allowing us back. That won't matter.
We're just bang on the door really loud.
Yeah.
We're just gonna bang on the door really loud.
Yeah, sure. You see Rachel, the bartender you had seen before previously, open the door, rub her eyes. Oh, what?
So sorry. Okay. We're looking for a room for the night again. We're sorry about the hour. There was an attack in the palace. Outside the palace.
Had a big explosion
What?
earlier.
Yeah.
That was us. So can we have a room?
15 gold pieces. Can we have some rooms, please?
Yeah,
Thanks.
good. She just holds out her hand, takes the little pieces. Come on. She very like rubbing her eyes, walks over to the bar, grabs a few keys, and just like tosses them on the bar. They're up there.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
It's a bar and it's only 1 a.m.
That's kind of what I thought.
It's a weekday.
It is a weekday. It's also a
Spanish-
fantasy world where like they don't tie off too late.
Yeah. Well, there
I
are
thought they tied
gates
off
to the
later.
city,
They
and
work 8 to 5.
likely they don't let
Depends on
people
the
in after
season.
hours to the city like they would like a fort. So makes sense. Makes sense to me.
All right, whatever. And
We're also
sleep.
really deep inside the city.
So
Sleeping.
you have your individual rooms. You all get your long rest, and you level up to 7.
I attune and do my warlock thingy to the new sword.
Okay.
Just stating it
Cool.
Just
for the record.
Gotcha.
It's pacted and hexted.
Nice. All right.
Yay! That's exciting.
So, as everyone levels up and you have your long rest, we'll pick up next time. We won't, continue the stream as everyone clicks their things and goes through all the menu options and all that kind of stuff.
Speaking of tedious,
Yeah, right. Just watch us click through interfaces. It's fun. It's engaging. Just kidding. All right, so we'll go ahead and call it there. We'll pick up next week as the party continues the task they have in Inik Taoul for heading out into the next leg of their adventure. So thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And if you have any questions regarding the music, we've now got that on the About Us section of our Twitch page, at least for the time being. We'll still see, and we've talked about this a couple of times in the past, but we'll see if we end up somewhere else. At least for now, you'll find us here on this channel. And it'll be every week, 7 p.m. Central, on Tuesdays. Yes. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks again for tuning in.
Bye. Outro.
Outro. If I click over to the interface that allows me to click outro, which I'm clicking now.
you.